of urban, suburban and rural Gundaism that Mamata Banerjee had created, and where there was a marginal presence of security forces and people would be so scared of Mamata's Gundas they wouldn't go out. I would feel assured to go and vote if I was in Kolkata and I lived in an apartment where the security personnel would escort me right up to the booth and come back and say, don't worry, sir, we will be here. We will be here also after the 4th. Now, what Abhishek Banerjee is going around and saying these days, Charu, are you there? Charu, let's get our guests in because this is going to be an exciting evening. I don't know who the guests are. Otherwise, I have this bad habit, you know, Zarir, they put me on air. They don't tell me there are any guests on there and I can keep talking for 1 hour. That's my problem. It's both a gift and a problem. Zarir, Sandeep Ghosh, Ratan Sharda, Salam Dharinder Dharan. Salam has this unshaven look today. I don't know whether he's said that I will not shave till the results come out. Maybe it's possible. Okay, we got Sridharan Pillai, fantastic voice from Kerala, and Charu Pragya, of course, you know. Okay, let's start. Zarir! Zarir!
Yes.
My God!
Yes, I can hear you.
I don't even know, how are you on Republic? Because you run a channel, the most successful channel in the Northeast, News Live. People are missing you, but you're on Republic, so we're going to get the exit poll results in 15 minutes, Zarir.
Yes, exciting. In fact, I just came out of the studio. My co-anchor is anchoring the live show. I came out of the studio to join only Arnab because I thought that I should give a feel of what's happening in Assam.
Yeah, what's happening in Assam? I don't know, Zarir. This is terrible. You know, in Assam, we have a dish called masor tenga, which is like, you know, it's a very nice dish made with it's a sour fish preparation. You make a very nice masor tenga. You put it in front of Zarir and me, and you say you cannot eat it for the next 15 minutes, just keep looking at it. This is the situation Zarir and I are in because we know the numbers. We know the numbers, Zarir, but we can't say anything.
Yes,
this is torture.
We know the numbers.
This is torture.
We know the numbers. We know the numbers, but we cannot tell right now.
You cannot tell right now. You just have to read the big smile on Zarir's face. Zarir, what is Assam doing today, this evening? What is the mood in Assam, Zarir?
Is excited. Assam is excited, and like, you know, as I speak to you, I can see in my digital platform, people in thousands viewing my live streaming, waiting eagerly for the exit poll results.
Yeah.
We have done an extensive, exhaustive exit poll. So, like, you know, definitely my viewers will be glued to News Live for an update on what's happening in 126 assembly seats.
I know, it's going to be so exciting. Last time, by the way, I think the BJP got 69, then AGP got about 6 or 7, right? The BPF got 1, the Alliance got about 77 in a halfway mark of 64. But Himanta is a fighter. He is a fighter. And we'll have to see what he ends up with. This is the exit poll number. You know, can I tease everyone a little bit? I've got the numbers. You want to have a look? Want to have a look? Want to have a look, Rhythm? I'm going to keep it away from you. Want to have a look? Want to have a look? Charu could snatch it away from me if she was in the studio today. But Charu, what's happening? Why are you a little down? You want to be in Kolkata today? That's where all the excitement is.
Well, somebody has to be in Delhi as well, Arnab. We have all these debates and then we're excitedly waiting for the 4th. See, I'll tell you, you've not read out the numbers on the exit poll, but I'll tell you what my exit poll is. And I have 2 indicators today. In TMC, the 2 biggest names are Mamata Banerjee and Abhishek Banerjee. Today, Mamata Banerjee was so restless. She was going from booth to booth, and that is unprecedented. I've never seen her do that before. Yeah. She looks visibly agitated.
Distraught.
That's the sign of her realizing her ship is sinking. Last time she lost her own seat. She lost Nandigram, and this time she's not going to just lose Bhawanipur. She's going to lose the state, and that's one indicator. So I know you've not read out the numbers on the exit polls, but that is my exit poll indicator. The second indicator is what Abhishek Banerjee went around saying in rallies. He said this on camera. He said,
what a goon!
Fourth, we will see who votes for whom, and if you're not going to vote for TMC, we will see who's going to come, which father of yours will come from Delhi to save you. Basically, he indicated that if you vote for BJP, there is going to be violence, there is going to be bloodshed. They did attempt that to a certain extent today, but not to the level that they would have at any other point of time, because this time the number of central forces on ground is massive. It's nearly 1.5 lakh. And some of the visuals that I saw during the day today, there was this lady who came after voting at a booth in Kolkata, and with a huge smile on her face, and she talks to a reporter and she says, I have voted because with freedom I want to say Jai Shri Ram in Kolkata. That was her statement. She wanted the freedom to just be able to say Jai Shri Ram. And if that is the threshold of the people in Bengal today, imagine how happy they
She had this lonely, you know, Sabir, you support Trinamool. Sabir Ali is a very, very, very unfortunately pro-TMC political analyst. But there is a feeling of, you know, what would I say? It's like someone wanting to break down the Berlin Wall. You know the feeling? You know the angst at the NCN regime, how people are upset with Mamta, and she's sitting lonely. You know, she has Sabir, a defeated expression about her. নিশ্চয়ই আপনি নোটিস করেছেন এ ভালো লাগছে না she's distraught, she's upset, she's sitting on the chair.
মমতা ব্যানার্জি স্পষ্টভাবে ক্লিয়ার করে দিয়েছে আমরা 2/3 सीट নিয়ে আমরা আজ বিজয় ফিরছি বাংলার आज बंगाल के लोगों ने साबित कर दिया है वोट देकर इलेक्शन कमीशन के खिलाफ ईडी सीबीआई इनकम टैक्स सारा सेंट्रल फोर्स के खिलाफ बंगाल के लोगों ने वोट किया है और हम लोग 2/3 मेजोरिटी से आ रहे हैं एकदम कंफर्म कर लीजिए हम लोग सारे तृणमूल कांग्रेस के वर्कर्स से लेके लीडर्स हम लोग सेटिस्फाई है बंगाल का पीपल ऑफ बंगाल जो हम लोगों ने दिल खोलकर वोट दिया है वी आर वेरी हैप्पी
तो ठीक है then if the result does not go for you complain मत कीजिए है ना कंप्लेन मत कीजिए दैट राइट
कंप्लेन नहीं हम लोग जुल्म सहे हैं तृणमूल कांग्रेस का जुल्म सहे है कल रात भर तृणमूल के वर्कर्स के ऊपर जो जुल्म हुआ है इस जुल्म का बदला लोगों ने दिया है और 4 तारीख को इसका रिजल्ट निकलेगा और बंगाल में फिर से सबुज आबीर में पूरा बंगाल हरियाली हो जाएगा
Well, I have Ratan Sharda with us today. We have Sandeep Ghosh with us today. What are you looking for the most, Sandeep, in today's result? What's the one thing you are looking out for? What's the one number you look at the closest from all the states?
Arnab, I won't bet on numbers as yet, but I think the results would depend on, in these sort of situation in West Bengal, what I have seen in the last 50 years, there is a tipping point. Only when the tipping point is crossed, then, you know, there is a mass movement of voters to the direction they were probably there is a pent-up, you know, what you call anti-incumbency, etc. But when the dam breaks, that's when you have the shift over. That's what had happened, you know, when from CPM or the left front to Trinamool. And right now, probably the situation was ripe for that kind of a movement and change, the anti-incumbency to cross the Rubicon. Now, whether that will happen or not, we have to wait and see. But today's exit polls, I think, is too early for West Bengal because by the time you get the results, I don't think you'll really have an indication of what's happening.
She's saying something. Can I hear her? She's saying something live. Let's cut volume up.
খুব স্লো ভোট করা হলো সব জায়গায় স্লো ভোট একটা বুথের সামনে 200 করে কেন্দ্রীয় বাহিনী দাঁড়িয়ে একটা বুথের সামনে 200 করে কেন্দ্রীয় বাহিনী দাঁড়িয়ে আসলে ভোটার তো নেই ওই কেন্দ্রীয় বাহিনী দিয়ে আর কেন্দ্রীয় বাহিনীর উপর ডিপেন্ড করে দিদি সারা রাজ্যে আপনি একটু কি কিছু রিপোর্টে পেলেন ম্যাডাম আমার সারা রাজ্যে অনেকগুলো জায়গায় সিআরপিএফ খুবই বন্ধ আমাদের ছেলেদের খুব মারধর তা সত্ত্বেও আমরা আশাবাদী যে কুরবানডিপকে আমরা ক্রস করবো সংখ্যাটা কোথায় দাঁড়াবে সেটা মানুষ
সিআরপিএফ এর লাঠিতে ম্যাডাম
Okay, looking a bit disappointed, saying I'm still hopeful, but the voice, you know, the tone, this is not Mamata Banerjee, we know Ratan Sharda. She's distraught, she's lonely, she's not keeping people around her. But most importantly, Ratan Sharda, her main people usually are with her every moment, every minute during election day. Today she's all alone. Her main 10-15 people who roam around her are missing today. I don't know what's happening. Ratan Sharda.
I remember a song, Mujhe Mere Haal Pe Chhod Do. So that's what situation looks like. See, the exit poll is written on the face of TMC people, right from Mamata Banerjee, and people have started playing victimhood card. There is a journalist on The Liar who has already started a victimhood in the name of women, saying that Mamata Bichari, one woman facing the entire might of the state. When The Liar speaks up, playing the victimhood card in the name of women, you think there is something going very differently the way we imagined.
Yeah, what are you putting on first?
As Sandeep has pointed out, there is a tipping point. We can see the tipping point. There is a journalist
Niranjan or Shravan, one
the
of them
lady
comes
just
in,
said that badlav hoga.
Yeah.
So this inherent wave which is turning to open tsunami is something that's worth looking at. And as talked of exit poll, see, everybody can read the birth chart, Janam Patri, but everybody will not be very bold to make predictions because they want their fee on both the side.
Yeah.
So they will make some polite.
No, I think what will happen in Bengal is you'll have to see the trend, you'll have to see who's leading, but eventually, I'm telling you, the leader will get more than the exit polls predict. This I'm putting my neck on the line. The leader who is seen to be the leader in Bengal at least will get more than what the exit polls are predicting. This is without a doubt, I can tell you, because there is such a fear factor in Bengal. There is a huge fear factor in Bengal, so people may not want to reveal what they know.
Contest. This time is clearly bipolar contest. So even 1 or 2% difference will change the.
Oh God, how much time do I have left? As per Election Commission guidelines, I have to wait 6 minutes. I would like to go across to the former governor of Goa and Mizoram and the former BJP state president of Kerala. Big voice from Kerala. That's P.S. Sridharan Pillai. What are your expectations, sir, in Kerala today? Mr. Pillai.
This time, first time in the history, we are going to prove that Kerala is ripe for BJP and NDA. We are expecting, of course, 2-digit seats. And you see the history of Kerala. During the last 50 years, 2 fronts are the formidable force, and the third force is concerned, not much scope. But now situation is totally changed. We will be able to canvass the public vote. And previously we are only our organizational and school of thought votes we are expecting. And I have traveled almost all districts of Kerala. I can assure you that this time both fronts, BJP will emerge as the most important decisive factor in Kerala, and presently we have no MLA in the assembly. 2 digits MLAs we expect, and there is a wave in favor of our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji in Kerala. People from all walks of life, first time they are casting their vote in favor of BJP.
Okay, what would that number be? You say double digits in vote share or double digits in seats?
Last local body election and 21 election proved that 20% of the votes in favor of BJP. If it is increased 2-3%, we will be able to win safely. That organizationally also we were strong in Kerala, and 48% minority community, and especially Christian community is concerned, they are also casting their vote in favor of BJP this time. Yeah. That is why with great expectation is there.
Okay. So I just want to tell you, viewers, by now, the good news is I don't know who's going to win the elections. I just want to say that for the last 5 years since we launched Republic Bangla, Mamata Banerjee has filed dozens of cases on her. She gets up every morning and files a case. She doesn't like Republic Bangla. And I want to tell her today that her favorite channel, the Min Min channel, which I call a Min Min. Min Min means slightly cowardly channel. Nobody's watching that channel. But everybody's watching Republic Bangla. It's way out #1 on streaming. Right now, viewers, Republic TV, English, is way out #1. Everyone's anticipating. And this rhythm is what trust is about. Because it's on days like this, it's on moments like this that people choose who they want to watch. And Abhishek, without the slightest attempt at being humble, I would like to proudly share that Zillions of people are watching us right now. But I am like a fish that is being fried and out of water at the same time. I'm being told I can't reveal the results. I don't know what to do. Can you give me something to do? Can you give me something to do for the next 3 minutes except keep waving this about? Because the numbers are very exciting. Let me tell you. The numbers, I've got the Bengal numbers. I've got the PMARQ Bengal numbers. Everyone on. I've got the PMARQ Bengal numbers. I've got the Matrize Bengal numbers.
We can tease that maybe...
You can't tease a thing.
It looks like we are sweeping then.
No, what? I mean, Selam, I'm not going to say a thing.
We showed the opinion polls, right? And the exit polls perhaps
Okay, let me just talk about how we are going to do this in 3 minutes, all right?
Yeah.
So what are we going to do first? Niranjan, can you tell me in my ear, what are we going to do first? Are we going to show the PMARQ numbers first? And then the other numbers? What are my news editors telling me to do? Okay, so what we are going to do, viewers, is that exactly in 3 minutes, 2 minutes 40, 2 minutes 50 seconds, we'll put out the PMARQ exit poll analysis in the following order. West Bengal, Assam, Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Please, my news desk and production teams hear me. And then we shall follow up by sharing with you the Metrise numbers. Metrise, very reputed company, good polling, good numbers, got a lot of states including, they got the national elections also right, more than others. Then we are going to do the same thing.
They got Haryana.
They got Haryana right. We're going to do the same thing there. 90.34% voting in Bengal. Mamta looking upset. And in any time, we are going to be showing you the numbers in Bengal. Okay, and can I be told, has my Bangla channel put it out yet? Because we are going to wait for the Bangla channel. Has polling ended? Has polling ended now officially? Is polling over?
Yeah, polling is over, but what happens is, Arnab, that all those who are in queue, they get to vote. So that process goes on. That's
No, my point is, when are we allowed to put the numbers out? In a minute?
6:30.
6:30 we are allowed?
2 minutes from now.
2 minutes from now?
Yeah. And
so what do we do for the next 2 minutes? We'll wait, no problems. We'll let Republic Bangla lead from the front first. They put out the Bengal numbers, then we put out the numbers.
Viewers, this process of collecting the numbers and the analysis goes on through the day of the voting. In the case of Assam, it's already canned. In the case of Tamil Nadu, it's already canned. In the case of Kerala, it's already there with them. As also in the case of Puducherry. In the case of Bengal, phase 1, it's done. So it's not that it's being done on the go as we speak.
Yeah.
A lot of data is already done, just about 5 to 10% of data in the final phase.
And the samples are not small.
Not small.
The samples are not small. The Bengal sample is about 70,000. I would say that's huge.
That's a big number.
You got a big sample in Bengal. So I think Matrize has put out a 70,000 sample, and I like companies that do that, field companies that do that. They put the numbers out. We're still going to have to wait. Have we got the numbers out? Should we put it out? Should we wait?
We have to wait for 1 more minute.
We are going to wait. We're going to wait out here, ladies and gentlemen. Please bear with me. These are the exit poll days. We have to wait. We have to wait to put the polls out, and the moment the polls are out. And by about 8 o'clock, I expect to be able to tell you about some.
There's already a headline
as well. No, what headline? Highest ever polling? No, don't be in a hurry. Please release it only when I put it on. The exit poll live countdown has been put on, but I'm going to wait. We're going to give us another 10 seconds. Repeat the countdown. Repeat the countdown. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're showing this right now, I'm telling my production team, repeat a 10-second countdown. Repeat a 10-second countdown. Should we write? Okay, it was timed, and now we are going to wait for another. Okay, viewers, another 30 seconds.
We can go out.
Another 30 seconds. Should we put it out? Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to be sure that we got it right. And I think we're going to put it out in exactly 5 seconds now. And we are going to put out what first? We're going to put out the Bengal numbers first. Right? The Bengal numbers print out. You have the Bengal numbers print out. I have it on I have the soft copy with me.
Yeah, I have a soft copy.
I have the soft copy with me. Are the Bengal numbers out on Republic Bangla? PMARQ has it. Is it out on Republic Bangla? Is it out? Is it out? Please tell me. Not yet, then please don't give me confusing information, Niranjan. As usual, you're giving me wrong information, yeah? So Bangla has to put it out first. Ladies and gentlemen, bear with me. I know it's tantalizing, but we're going to be putting out the Bangla numbers for PMARQ in just a second. Just a second. In the meantime, I'm going to be looking at the Bangla data. Can I get a printout of that? Okay, I have the Bangla data with me. ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Tamil Nadu. Okay.
Numbers are out.
Okay, we are putting the numbers out, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to put the numbers out for Bengal first. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, everyone on the screen, please. All my guests on the screen. I'm happy to share with you the PMARQ numbers for Bengal, which are going to be on your screen. What you always want to know, but were afraid to ask. Ladies and gentlemen, can we put up the numbers in Bengal, please? Is it up there?
Yeah, percentage.
Okay, someone talk to me. Yeah, okay. Now, according to the numbers, no, these are wrong numbers you're putting out. These are wrong numbers you're putting out. You've got the wrong graphics out. Take it off, for God's sake. Do not put the wrong vote share up there. Your vote share numbers are wrong. Can someone respond to me on the news desk and take the vote share number off the screen because you're showing the wrong vote share?
Flip.
Can you do that for me, please? Can your wrong vote share not be shown on the screen? Niranjan, is there someone there? Do not get your graphics wrong. Now, ladies and gentlemen, according to PMARQ, thank you, sorry for that. My production team messing up on the back end, as usual. Now, according to the West Bengal results, that's so distracting. Bengal, BJP is getting
44%.
between 150 and 175 seats. Can the graphics be put up? It'll be so nice. 150 to 175 seats in what is a 90 to 95 seat gain for the BJP. The BJP, according to PMARQ, is absolutely sweeping Bengal. And that explains what's been going on. And as far as the Trinamool Congress is concerned, can I have the graphics up? Because I'm going to be hugely upset otherwise. Right? Can I have the proper graphics up? Yeah, please respond to me. Yeah. What wrong number? Aditi, do not talk to me when I'm anchoring. Can you call someone responsible into the PCR and work it out there? Ladies and gentlemen, the BJP with a 44% vote share. 44% vote share is getting a 6 to 7% swing for it, right? And the Trinamool Congress is getting only between 118 to 138 seats. If these numbers are right, Matrize is predicting that the BJP is getting about 162 seats out of 294, safely past the halfway mark of 148. And the BJP is winning Bengal. Do I have the other graphics up? Because this is not the time to be putting visuals up. This is the time for graphics. And since I'm not getting any direction, I'm going to move on to my next state. Niranjan, you appear to have disappeared when I needed you the most. As far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, the numbers of PMARQ are, I hope I have the graphics, the DMK is leading according to PMARQ in Tamil Nadu with 125 to 145 seats. The TVK makes an interesting entry between 16 to 26 seats, and the ADMK gets between 65 to 85 seats. So according to PMARQ at least, it is the DMK, ladies and gentlemen, it is the DMK which is winning Tamil Nadu. Even if the ADMK plus, which includes the BJP, comes together, ladies and gentlemen, the DMK wins Tamil Nadu. Okay, let me go across to Kerala. Do I have everyone's attention? Is it enough time to put the graphics out, for God's sake? Now, as far as Kerala is concerned, the UDF is winning. That's a Congress-led alliance, is winning with a very slim margin. Can I put the guests in? Why is everybody frozen in the PCR? With 39% of the seats and 71 to 79 seats. So the UDF is winning, but by a much slimmer margin than they would have liked, with the LDF getting between 62 to 69 seats. So it's still anybody's game. For some reason, my graphics are frozen. Can someone talk to me in the PCR? You need to move the graphics on the DV graphics out there. Okay? Now, in the state of Assam, ladies and gentlemen, gigantic win. Can I see the guests, please, in the studio? It'll be so nice if the directors can do what I'm telling them to do, for God's sake. I need the graphics for Assam out, please. Can I have the proper graphics for Assam? That's 82 to 94, ladies and gentlemen, with about 87 seats. The BJP is getting much more. The BJP-led alliance is winning Assam in a big way. So if I were to give you the headlines right now, by now, Niranjan, we should have had the headlines, we should have had the graphics, we should have had the numbers, we should have had everything, but I'll keep directing you from inside. Ladies and gentlemen, the PMARQ survey right now, the PMARQ exit poll is basically saying, which is a very reliable exit poll, is saying BJP is sweeping Assam, BJP heading for decisive victory in Bengal.
Increasing their vote.
BJP-led alliance unable to make a significant mark in Tamil Nadu. And as far as BJP in Kerala is concerned, the BJP in Kerala gets only between 1 to 4 seats. That's for Mr. Nair. The BJP in Kerala only gets between 1 to 4 seats with 15% vote share. So it does make a dent, but far from sufficient to get the number of seats that are required to make any significant impact. Now, I need to be told by my directors and desk what the hell they are doing. Otherwise, I'm not going to move on to the next survey. Niranjan and Aditi and all the people in the PCR will have to tell me whether they can keep pace with me. Yeah, you can't do that, Niranjan. You've got to move your graphics much faster than you are. All right? Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to the Metrise exit poll. There's a second exit poll right now, and by now we should be having the breaking news lines also in the studio. Watch me as I direct my production team, my news desk, my reporters, and put the numbers out for you because, you know, they say sometimes that men can't do multitasking, but I can do that rhythm. You're seeing me do my multitasking out here. I'm compelled to. Ladies and gentlemen, the Metrise numbers are now going to be with you. According to Metrise, this is getting very exciting. Remember, PMARQ just said the BJP is going to have a huge win in Bengal, right? Metrise is saying, lo and behold, Metrise is saying the BJP is going to win Bengal as well. But they're saying the margin is not that big. They say it's between 146 to 161, giving a mean of about 153, but still sufficiently above the halfway mark. Yeah, right, Abhishek? Right?
148 is the half.
Right? And the Trinamool Congress between 124 to 140, giving an interesting fight, but about 15 seats away from the halfway mark. Okay, the problem here is that the TMC's vote share is only about 40.8% this time. And if I see the breakup in different areas, North Bengal is a complete sweep by the BJP. South Bengal is where the Trinamool has a marginal, lead, right? The Rar region, Purulia, Bakura, all these places are going much more substantially. It's a 50-50 kind of situation here. One thing is very clear, when I see the gender vote breakup out here, I see the female voters are still with the Trinamool Congress. The male voters are with the BJP. But the big headline out here is that the BJP is winning Bengal in both the surveys that we've got so far. Right now, I haven't had a single breaking news grid. Niranjan, please get your act together. Tamil Nadu, according to Metrise, by now poll polls should also have been up. I think my teams are highly confused today. Tamil Nadu, ladies and gentlemen, as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, Metrise is predicting that the ADMK is giving a bigger and better fight than PMARQ, and they are saying that the AIDMK is going to get between 87 to 100 seats, ladies and gentlemen. They're saying the DMK is getting 122 to 132. So the big number, the big story from Tamil Nadu is that DMK still holds on to power. TVK makes a break, but not substantial enough. Selam is happy. Selam is happy. He's going straight to the salon after this and making himself look absolutely scrubbed clean for the next appearance. Selam, you're happy with this? So they're saying both these polls, Selam are saying DMK is ahead. One slimmer, one wider, but both are saying DMK is ahead.
On a lighter note, I was very confident of the result.
I think the biggest headline, of course, is Bengal, Arnab. I mean,
but provided my graphics team finally gets its act together.
Thank you. Bengal is changing tack. It's about 50 years that Bengal is changing tack because between Trinamool and the communists, it was always the so-called secular government. Yeah. This is for the first time.
Ladies and gentlemen, as far as Kerala is concerned, Kerala, according to the Metrise exit poll, is saying that UDF is ahead, but very, very marginally. Similar kind of numbers out here. Congress hasn't done very well at all in Kerala. It's sort of gone ahead, but not very happily. And the reason for this is they're also projecting about 13% vote share to the BJP. So Kerala, sir, is going. Mr. Nair, Kerala, you're not doing as well as you thought you would, Mr. Nair. Mr. Pillai, you're not doing as well in Kerala as you thought you would, as you said you would a while back. Any comments on that, Mr. Pillai?
Yes, Kerala, we are expecting more. I am sure that we will get more seats.
We also have with us P. Santosh, Member of Parliament of Rajya Sabha of the CPI. According to the polls that I have out there, you're losing in Kerala, but by a slim margin. Mr. Santosh.
No, we are still hopeful of retaining the government in Kerala, and these exit poll predictions have wrong many times. For example, in 2023, just go through the exit poll results. What was the prediction about Madhya Pradesh, then Chhattisgarh, all went off wrong. So we think that the LDF can retain power with a considerable margin. That's the.
Okay, now
So
we want the
are
breaking news
still
lines
hopeful
also
of
in.
retaining the power.
Okay, as far as Assam is concerned, Charu Pragya, I want your comment on that. What does Metrise say? Let's see what it says, because PMARQ said that, big win for Himanta. Oh, okay, Metrise is also saying big win for Himanta. They are saying wipe out. Metrise is saying 85 to 95, margin of 90. That means he's going to do even better than last time. This is amazing for a man who had so many odds against him. 40% Muslim vote, a vicious campaign against him, against his family, against his wife, who's not even in politics. This is a big win for Himanta. Going to make him a very strong leader from the Northeast and nationally. What do you think, Charu?
Arnab, frankly, I'm not surprised because one, he's a very popular leader. Two, the government in power in Assam for the third time in a row means actual progress, because in the last 10 years, we have seen Assam rising steadily. And when Assam rises, in my opinion, all of Northeast rises. And our government has had extreme focus in that area. Another thing about Himanta Dada is that his ideology is not confused. He's extremely clear. He wears his heart on his sleeve. He wears his religion on his sleeve.
Yeah.
Calls a spade a spade, and I think that's what's been winning hearts. And if I may say this, his campaign this time around was incredible. I don't think I've ever seen a campaign like that. He was dancing, he had that Modi Sarkar song playing everywhere. His Diet Coke cans became famous, like a bite of ice cream from here and Ashirwad to a child there. It was just beautiful and heartwarming to see. So I am honestly not surprised.
Very charming fellow.
Sweep the state. In fact,
very charming guy. Very charming guy. I'm very happy because I'll tell you the part of Assam where I'm from is lower Assam.
It's not just
lower Assam, where the Muslim population is quite high. Dhubri, Gwalpara, Bongaigaon, Borpeta, where I'm from, Kamrup, Nalbari. The Muslim population is high. That's where BJP is sweeping, getting double the number of seats of the Congress party. So, okay, let's get some broad responses right now. I've run through two polls. So we got a Metrise exit poll. We got a PMARQ exit poll. Any surprises out here? Ratan Sharda, I thought you'd look happier than that. You want the BJP to do better. Let me tell you, my own prediction is BJP is going to do more. BJP is going to do better than the polls are predicting in Bengal.
Done better than what it was supposed to be expected by people. I am only surprise element is the Tamil Nadu result, where most of the people had thought that AIDMK will come through. And because of TVK factor. But things seem to be different. But I think such a tightly fought election, I would wait for the final election in terms of Kerala. But even Kerala was expected on the line. So Tamil Nadu I'll wait, but everywhere else I think BJP has done better than anything else. And see, biggest thing about our Chief Minister from Assam is, he's a rock star. He's a popular figure. He's most combative and unapologetic about his policies, about his politics. Everything is very sharply clear when he speaks. And I think this is what has endeared him to people. People are tired of hypocritical leaders, making measure tones and giving all kind of lectures. He's the man on the field, has worked very hard for Assam.
Okay, Shubhendu Adhikari is doing a press conference. I want to hear that, and I'll give you a live translation right now. Keep me on the screen. Let's hear him. Come on, let's hear him. Do a live translation. Go on.
পবিত্র শুভ দিন শুরু করেছিলাম
on this auspicious day
আপনারা আমাকে অ্যাকম্পানি করেছেন
you accompanied me all day
অনেক গুরুত্বপূর্ণ ছবি তথ্য জনগণকে তুলে ধরেছেন আমি আপনাদের কোঅপারেশন করার চেষ্টা করেছি আবার কখনো কখনো
I've tried to cooperate with all of you
সংক্ষিপ্ত সময়ের জন্য আপনাদের সবাইকে আমি কোঅপারেটও করতে পারি
sometimes I have not been able to cooperate he says because of want of time
এখনো কিছু কিছু বুথে ভবানীপুরে
then he talks of Bhabanipur
তারা লাইনে আছেন যদিও স্লিপ ডিস্ট্রিবিউশন করা কমপ্লিট করে ওই এন্ট্রি গেট বন্ধ করে দেওয়া হয়েছে 6টার সময় আমার এখানে কন্ট্রোল রুম বা ব্যাক অফিস থেকে আমরা যেটা পেয়েছি তাতে মোর দ্যান 90% ভোটার
I have been told from the control room that more than 90% voters have voted in Bhawanipur
যেটা ভবানীপুর বিধানসভা তৈরি হওয়ার পরে
which is
একটি রেকর্ড
ever since the creation of the Bhawanipur constituency a record
82% 2024 78%
he is talking about how it was 78% earlier 82% earlier and has crossed 90% now
fake ডবল ট্রিপল এন্ট্রিতে শাসক দল প্রায় 10% করে ভোট ছাপ্পা মেরেছিল। এবারে হাতে গোনা গোটা 10 ভোট ছাপ্পা মারতে পেরেছে। তার মধ্যে
He's talking of alleged malpractices by the Trinamool Congress. Now I'm going to go back to the debate. This is the man also. We talk about Himanta. We got to talk about Shuvendu Adhikari as well, isn't it? I mean, he's also been an incredible fighter. He's on the roads out there, Subrashta, every time. Very dramatic person, has led from the front. Would he be the leading candidate in the chief ministerial stakes if that were to be the situation? As per the exit poll.
It was almost like acceptance speech, by the way.
Almost like an acceptance speech, but it was for the local constituency right now. Subrashta, your response to the exit poll data so far?
Yes, so the question that you asked about likely chief ministerial candidate, right?
Yeah.
I think Amit Shah ji made it very clear when he spoke in that rally that there's going to be somebody from Bengal who has studied in Bengal, who studied in a college in Bengal, is not from outside. I think there have been enough and more hints given to Shuvendu Adhikari's name. It's also important to note that he's already fighting from 2 constituencies, has really led the battle from the front, Bengal battle from the front, and has almost put all his efforts into. I do see him as the prime chief ministerial candidate. But BJP is also known to spring surprises if it gets Bengal.
I don't think there are any surprises in Bengal.
Yeah, you want to add to that? Abhishek, your thoughts on what you're seeing on the numbers?
I don't think in Bengal there are going to be surprises if they're coming to power insofar as leader is concerned. I think the fact that Shuvendu was pitched from Bhabanipur as the second constituency just to take on Mamata Banerjee, I think message was clear, Subrashta.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, I agree with you. I just didn't want to stick my neck out, but I think you are sticking your neck out and saying so I'll just chime in and say absolutely correct.
Yeah. So we're on a polar poll situation right now. If I tell you the polar poll situation, I want to get Ratan Sharda's view on the numbers that we are seeing so far. PMARQ is giving BJP a very strong lead. Metrise is giving a slightly more conservative lead in Bengal. Your comments on the numbers you've seen in Bengal. We still have 3 polls to come out, by the way. Ratan Sharda.
I think the expectation was lower earlier on, but as the voting started and the way the tsunami turned,
Send it to me.
and the way people expressed their opinion and the security provided, Amit Shah's open challenge for law and order to be kept, these things played on the people's mind and they have come in big numbers. So that's why the expectation has been crossed, and these are good numbers. If they stick, they'll be a good number. Assam was never a surprise. I always believed and that Himanta will be leading. But I think Congress made a big mistake by Bakheda of Kheda that really would have turned many people away from Congress. And Kerala and Tamil Nadu, I would expect a little more for the BJP. They have just put in their foot in the door. And I think that is how BJP crawls into a particular state and then blooms into a big party. I am hoping that happens first in Kerala, then maybe in Tamil Nadu. But I think Bengal and Assam has given very clear verdict. I don't think it will change in the coming days. And as I said earlier, 1 or 2% vote difference when there is a clear 2-party fight is definitely going to help and create this kind of range. I think phase 2 went better than what people had expected.
I've got one more poll with me, which I think is the JVC poll, the JVC company exit poll for Assam, right? And the JVC exit poll for Assam is, what is it showing? Can I be told, please? Is there a lot of shouting going on in the PCR? You are not guiding me. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the JVC exit poll for Assam is showing even better numbers for Himanta. So that's 88 to 101 with a lead of about 95 to 97 seats. If he does this, this is magic. Absolute magic, right? And it's showing a similar number for the UDF, a slightly wider lead for the UDF. It's showing between 72 to 84, LDF losing here as well. So if the headlines are to be read out, and right now it's 6:50, 10 to 7, the headlines are that according to the 2 polls we have so far, there is a win for the BJP in Bengal. There is a spectacular win for the BJP in Assam. There is a good win for the DMK in Tamil Nadu against all odds, against its own vote share being hit, right? Which is interesting.
I think headline is going to be Bengal.
Headline will be Bengal, yeah.
Headline is Bengal.
But I haven't got the other polls on Bengal as well, so I'll just qualify this.
U-turn for BJP, Shyama Prasad Mukherjee relives.
Yeah, I haven't got the other numbers for Bengal, so I'm waiting for Access My India in Bengal, which should be our way in some time. I'm waiting. Yeah, you're saying something, Sandeep, yeah? I can't hear you, Sandeep. You muted yourself.
Axis has given a clear BJP, I find, but there is something called People Pulse, who are giving Trinamool, a lead.
What is Axis giving?
Axis is giving BJP a lead almost on the same lines as Matrize, in fact, slightly higher than that.
Okay.
People Pulse, I don't know who's...
I don't know People Pulse.
So they are giving Trinamool
Yeah. So I think...
Axis is giving higher numbers to NDA in Kerala as well.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is broad trend. So, Republic's poll 6:50 to 52 p.m. is showing BJP winning Bengal. I thought, Charu, you'd be more excited than that. You're looking down, looking tentative. What's going on, Charu? I thought you'd be jumping by now. This is going to be big if it happens for the BJP.
No, I'm very...
You're calculating?
Yes. No, it will happen. And I am just making a list. I'm making a list of all the exit polls and all the numbers you've been announcing.
Yeah.
See, one thing is clear. The trend is clear. For West Bengal, all the exit polls that you've announced till now, barring a few percent here and there, they're all predicting a big and a convincing win for Bharatiya Janata Party. And that is saying a lot. That is saying a lot because we've seen the way TMC goons have behaved. We've lost lives actually in West Bengal. Over 300 BJP Karyakartas have sacrificed their lives for this win. So it's going to be a big one, not just for today, not just for forming the government, but for all the thousands and lakhs of people who've poured their entire life into this very day. So I was just putting all the numbers together, Arnab.
Yeah, no. I've got the Axis poll for Assam, right? Axis poll for Assam, which is showing a huge win for the BJP, much bigger than the others. What are the numbers they've got there for the BJP?
They are, as of now, giving the regional and the demography dynamics, caste dynamics, etc., in which consistently the NDA is getting 48%, Congress getting 38%, which means there is a gap of 10%, and that's sustaining across all the...
Absolutely, that's brilliant. So we're at least, if I look at the caste breakup out there, and you look at the popularity factor, who would you like to be the next chief minister? That's 16% lead. Himanta Biswa Sarma with 48%, Sarbanand Sonowal, okay, BJP only 2%. But you have Gaurav Gogoi at 32%. So Axis is showing a clear, wonderful big win for the BJP in Assam. So Himanta is going to be very happy with that. That's the big standout factor. So how would the map of India look? The map of India would look changed with Assam hat trick for BJP, right? And the BJP will be not unhappy with the result in Tamil Nadu or Kerala because they've made an entry. The alliance has not gone well, but this would make the ADMK more dependent on them next time, which would give them more negotiating room, right, Salem? Right? So
I don't know how many seats the BJP is going to get, but ADMK didn't give them any winnable seat, and ADMK number has reduced from 75 to 65, 50 as per exit polls. But if my numbers that we believe, I think it's going to be BJP and NDA and TVK are going to be neck to neck in the election. So that is very interesting. So it is also possible that TVK can emerge as opposition force in Tamil Nadu. But one thing is certain, we will form the government. We would have a much higher majority than what is being showcased.
Yeah.
And I think the people have decisively voted for the schemes of my chief minister.
Numbers?
Even if you look at
Abhishek, you have an update. Abhishek has an update on Axis and Assam.
Axis gives Assam numbers finally for the state. BJP gets 88 to 100, so similar like other.
Everyone's saying the same thing for Assam.
Almost similar. And the Congress gets 24 to 36, same band almost or not. So essentially what we are seeing is Himanta consolidating. And I saw the Axis data. Religion, caste dynamics wise, Congress almost emerging as the Muslim party in Assam with 78 to 80% Muslims voting for the Congress.
Okay. This is a good result for the BJP. Abhishek, you think today's result they'd be disappointed with Tamil Nadu?
I don't think so, because in their, internal calculations they would have known. But Bengal is such a big catch, as Ratan Sharda was mentioning, is the home state of Shyama Prasad Mukherjee, one of their founders from Jansangh. And the fact that The campaign slogan of the BJP was Anga Banga Kalinga, now with them. I think this is a big one. And remember, as I was mentioning, Arnab, earlier, that this is the first time perhaps a change or parivartan is actually happening in Bengal politics, because between Mamata and the left, it was essentially the secular politics or the so-called secular politics. This is the first time that there is a transition happening from the secular politics.
Bengal was to be saved from becoming a Bangladesh. It was very important. It was a critical time when Bengal had to be rescued from the threat of Islamization.
I mean, BJP almost pitched it like a national security question.
Yeah, also because Abhishek Banerjee announced that he will be the next chief minister. He tried to do the coup even before the election. He said, after the 4th, I'm going to be in charge. That's effectively saying Mamata is out.
Yeah. And in fact, I remember in an interview with Republic TV, Amit Shah said, nobody wants a Baipo Sarkar, and that's why we are coming to power.
He said that repeatedly.
He said that. He said it repeatedly. So he knew that perhaps that transition of power within Trinamool was coming if the Trinamool came back to power.
Yeah, absolutely.
We had tough internal fights in case of Tamil Nadu. As pointed out, they were given all losing seats. None of the seats in Tamil Nadu, but BJP would have won or was leading, was given to BJP. It was a sacrifice that BJP made knowingly. Their state caterer is very unhappy, and the result are, I think, now the alliance, whether BJP will carry on with the alliance or follow Annamalai's idea, we will see in coming times.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, if I look at the situation right now, I have the JVC poll is not in, but we have 2 polls out here with now, and both these polls are showing a significant number of seats. So Bengal poll of polls, if you look at with 2 polls, are showing about 160 seats for the BJP. Subbarashta, in terms of impact on national politics, impact overall number, what are your thoughts today?
You're talking about specific state or over?
Broadly, if you look at the broad situation, right? You know the 4 states, the numbers so far.
Broadly, the situation looks extremely tense for the Congress, because I don't see Congress anywhere in the picture. And so therefore, I also see a very bleak future for the Indi Gathbandhan. Say, for example, this is not my prediction. Even if there are certain regional parties who are able to maintain that, then what is going to happen to the Congress in that case? Regional versus BJP has already been a story for the past almost 7-8 years now. But I think the regional powers are going to come with all their might. From here on, I think conversations about North-South divide in India, which is a false divide in the very first place, is going to intensify. In Bengal, we are going to see a completely different kind of a churn, because whosoever wins Bengal, Abhishek ji is absolutely correct. Bengal has changed forever when it comes to politics and sociology of politics there. So I think we are headed up for extremely interesting times in terms of national politics.
Well, absolutely, and national security. I mean, also, if I can quickly get in Sandeep Ghosh on that. Sandeep Ghosh, how do you see this? The BJP campaign holding March in hand and, projecting themselves as the March-eating party. I mean, in the cow belt, they would say they are wedge party, but in Bengal, they were willing to have pictures with March and show that they are the March-eating party. They really went all out to make sure that nothing is left to chance, no mistakes are made.
Yeah, that is, March, I think, was not a big issue, but BJP tried to, by holding the March, they prevented Mamata Banerjee and TMC to turn it around to make it an issue. But I think the whole issue about, security is what would have cut with the people, because there was definitely within certain sections a sense of insecurity and the ability to mobilize that vote. And why I said earlier, I would be very keen to watch the real outcome of round 2, because I don't think the exit polls would have got those figures as yet. But if you have a better sense of the constituency-wise voting, that might tell a story of round 2 much better.
Well, I'll stick my neck out on one thing, Sandeep, and you can absolutely be sure that the eventual, there's no chance in Bengal of a 50-50 situation. I think the exit pollsters are hedging their bets as usual. And if I look at the poll data right now, you're seeing the numbers out there, which would put the average. I think the pollsters are hedging their bets. They don't want to give the BJP a 180 kind of number, right? But do not be surprised if the BJP crosses 170, 170.
Yes, so if
because that's the way the results have been. I mean, you got to look at the way the left won. Yes, Salam, why do you disagree with that? What are your stakes?
No, I just want to leave because I have other commitments. But before that, I wanted to add on. In fact, even before the exit polls, even before the elections, the markets, which are the best predictors, have said DMK winning is 78%. When it comes to West Bengal, I want to say even last time the exit polls gave BJP the edge. Of course, we saw in 2024 BJP was expected to get 350 to 400, but they eventually ended up with 293.
No. I'm saying here, no, 1 minute. That was a scattered vote in which, because of particular results, especially in Uttar Pradesh, the overall number for the BJP went down. I am betting this time, Salam, that the BJP's lead in Bengal will be wider than it is. Because I know the pollsters like the back of their hand. They also know me. I know how they hedge their bets. I know how they sit together in one room and do second guessing and call each other. Sorry to call out their that's what the pollsters do. The reality is they're all hedging their bets. They're sitting in one channel, calling each other. What are your numbers? Okay. No, they do a lot of what they call rationalizing of data. I believe they're rationalizing data. They would always, because they want to get it right, they want to have a heads you wins, heads I win, tails you lose kind of situation. They want that situation out here. Yes, Sandeep, it happens.
No,
it's a reality.
I can just give some math to it.
There are some people who are so scared they're not putting out the numbers today because they want to bring out their numbers on the basis of polar polls tomorrow. What is this?
I can give some math to it. And the math is
Adab, substitute anchors in. Yeah, go on, carry.
Tamil Nadu, Sandeep, if you look at Tamil Nadu,
I have to go on Hindi.
Dharnidharan also in this. For a 5% vote share gap between the AIA-DMK and the DMK, the seat share gap is double. So if in Bengal the same...
Ranjan, I have to go on Hindi. Would you like to walk in? Yeah.
If the same vote share difference is there in Bengal...
1 second, we have a surprise in Bengal. We have a surprise for you. Salam, don't go. Because the JVC poll...
Oh, that's a big
is showing that AIDMK is winning Bengal AIDMK alliance and DMK is only 75 to 85.
JVC Sriram is from Chennai.
JVC poll. Yeah, what are you saying, Salam? You don't like them?
No, I'm not saying that. Listen, let me not be personal, but I do know the ideological inclination of the person running the survey, but I really like him, so I don't want to cast aspersion that way. But I want to say, even other exit polls which you have not shown, I was looking at my phone, it clearly shows we are getting more than 140 to 160. We have done our own backhand survey, and I can tell you, I'm going to see you on May 4th also, we are definitely hitting, we are going to come back to power with a much, much bigger margin, and we will discuss that on the May 4th, on the margin.
Superb, absolutely. This is a very, very interesting election. I have to go on Hindi. If Shawan and Niranjan can be so kind, to walk into the newsroom right now. I hate to leave, but I have to go on Hindi because Republic Bharat is the #1 channel. We're beating the others, black and blue today in terms of viewership. This is a very exciting evening. But ladies and gentlemen, don't go. If you have to go anywhere, go to Republic Bharat and come back to Republic English. I'll be back at 8 o'clock. It's getting very exciting. When I come back, I'll give you all the numbers. But don't let the energy dip even for a moment.
Not
right?
for a moment.
And let Shawan walk in right now. And ladies and gentlemen, this is live coverage on Republic of the exit polls. I'll see you in exactly...
But Arnab, before you go...
Yes, Sandeep.
Yeah, before you go, you should give some credit for Assam to Pawan Khera and Gaurav.
Oh, yes. Where is he, by the way? Where is he hiding? Which hideout is he in?
Telangana.
But
he has no credibility. This man has done a terrible thing. He has put out fake documents and he does that for a living. He's done a press conference against me earlier, but he's so foolish, he timed his press conference with that of the Pakistan government in my case. They did a press conference against me and Pawan Khera timed it at the same time. He's got bad luck this time. He's taken on more than he can chew. Himanta is not going to spare him. He's on the run.
Arnab, within Congress...
Arnab, that is a matter of investigation.
Rahul Gandhi will get credit for
Kerala. Look at the government website.
Assam was under Priyanka Gandhi. So, I don't know how that dynamics will play out. Priyanka Gandhi was in charge of Assam and Rahul Gandhi will take the credit for Kerala.
Yeah, oh, really? Okay, that's internal dynamics. Yeah, never mind, that's probably the last of the things they have left. Nikhil, I can't entertain you anymore. I'm going to be going back.
Gandhi, by the way, is campaigning in Andaman Nicobar, the next elections.
That's interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, big breaking news right now. Bengal, BJP is winning. Assam, BJP is winning. Kerala, Congress is winning. And slightly, not a big win.
Not a big win.
And ADMK by all, I mean, is not going to make it, except unless the JVC guys are right.
Yeah.
Mostly people are saying
I think
DMK
what you
is
meant
winning.
to say that Tamil Nadu, DMK and Congress are winning instead of saying...
Where is the
ADMK
Congress
not
in
able to
Tamil
beat it.
Nadu? Are you delulu? You're delusional, man. There is no Congress.
Let's look at these numbers.
Stop
on the
being a
4th of May.
hanger-on.
Stop
Stop being a hanger-on.
These numbers of the 4th of May, Arnab.
Yeah,
There's
I'll
only-
be there on the 4th of May.
I'll say this one thing that out of the
shall I-
5 states going
Now,
to poll,
guys.
the BJP is not
Come
going
on,
to win
Shaman.
more than one.
Move fast.
Now you
All
can
right,
guess
then,
which
Nikhil,
one,
but
I'm
the fact
sure
is,
it won't be more
Nikhil,
than
but the
one.
fact is, you are not there in Bengal. You are wiped out in Assam. You are almost hanging around in Tamil Nadu. Just Kerala is the saving grace, and that's the reason why perhaps Rahul Gandhi is campaigning in Andaman and spent 3 hours in Bengal, 3 days in Andaman Nicobar.
And take it from me that the BJP is not there in Kerala, they are not there in Tamil Nadu, they would be wiped out in Bengal and they will give a fight in Assam. So the BJP is not at all in any better situation or position than the Congress party in these 5 set of state elections. And I'll wait for the 4th of May and see if these figures for West Bengal do hold up, because I really don't think they would.
Okay, Nikhil, before we get the BJP to respond to what you are saying, you're suggesting about Bengal, let's get in a first official reaction of the DMK coming in. We have TKS Ilangavan, the leader of the party, speaking to Sharda, our correspondent there in Chennai. Let's listen to him.
Polls show DMK leading and also ADMK giving a tough fight and Vijay's TVK party breaching at least 2-digit numbers. So how do you see this time elections for the DMK?
I expect more. See, this is the general result, but I think DMK will get more than what is predicted by the exit polls. We will get more number of seats because of our performance. There's nothing. Our Chief Minister had targeted every section of the society and done some good, given some good scheme to every section of the society. So that is converted as votes. As a Chief Minister, he has performed well during the last 5 years. The economy has also, as per the union government's statement, the Tamil Nadu economy is developing like anything. So people had voted for us. They wanted a performing Chief Minister, and our Chief Minister is a performing Chief Minister.
Sir, how do you see TVK, the first time party, gave a 3-corner fight, a tough fight for the both traditional parties, DMK and the ADMK. And in the very first time, they're taking almost 30 to 40% of vote percentage. Do you think that if TVK was not there, DMK could have scored more?
No, it is, as I was telling earlier, it has taken away the opposition party votes, only ADMK votes, not our votes. Our votes will, apart from the votes, we will get more number of seats. We will see when the real counting goes.
Sir, also on the statement that the AIADMK and its coalition party BJP, which is an alliance, do you think if ADMK had gone separately without the BJP, could they have given a more tough fight to the DMK? Because Tamil Nadu plays identity politics and BJP was something that Tamil Nadu did not fit in, the party did not fit into the state, which most of the DMK leaders have pointed out. So do you think if AIADMK did get a chance to play solo in the elections, would they have been given more prominent numbers?
Definitely. When we joined, after performing very well, when we joined BJP in 2001, we lost. In spite of our performance. So BJP is not liked by the people of Tamil Nadu because of their policies. So maybe if the ADMK had contested separately, they might have performed some little more, but during last parliament elections, they were not with BJP, but still they lost. It is a question of how the Chief Minister performs, what he does. This time, our Chief Minister had done a wonderful job too, and he had targeted every section of the society and done some good to the people.
So one last question. Though BJP did not make a big breach in the state of Tamil Nadu, Assam and West Bengal shows a very good number for BJP. For example, 50 seats more in West Bengal against TMC's Mamta. And Assam shows Himanta Biswa is leading for the third time for the BJP. So do you think BJP, which is becoming...
Well, in fact, it is undoubtedly good news for the DMK. I believe Axis numbers are also coming in for Kerala, which we're going to put out in a short while from now, where it seems that it's a clear victory for the UDF. In fact, 78 to 90 is what is being predicted for the UDF. LDF is about 49 to 62. I'm also going to quickly take our viewers through the numbers that we have right now. It's the poll of polls that we are putting out. Let's just quickly focus, beginning from Bengal, and perhaps you can take this to Sandeep. I'll just quickly take you through the numbers here. Metrise predicting about 125 to 148. BJP is about 146 to 161. That's what Metrise is predicting. PMARQ says about 150 to 175 for the BJP, 118 to 138 for the Trinamool Congress. Abhishek, Sandeep, clearly at least two polls indicating that it's the BJP which makes the mark right now in Bengal.
See, I've got nothing to question those numbers. An only point of moderation or caution which I'm saying is in the second round, you cannot apply a general yardstick of percentages because the constituencies are very polarized. So while you're finding certain constituencies which have got very high voting percentage, understandably, those are the constituencies, in South 24 Parganas also, but which have a higher Hindu domination. They have got very high percentage of voting. You do not have the same, from what I gather, in the constituencies which are bordering Bangladesh, and with obviously a different kind of demographics there. Now, when they are a lower percentage, who has come out to vote there and who haven't, might determine some of those seats. So that is the only variable. I'm much more confident about the first phase of polling and whatever exit polls are saying about that. You may have a few surprises in the second one, but overall trend which you are showing, at least in these two polls, and I saw Axis separately, then tend to corroborate, a trend definitely towards BJP. I think you'll get to know it much more clearly if their numbers for the next couple of days.
Let's shift focus now to Tamil Nadu as far as the numbers are concerned. Two polls coming out there too. It seems that the DMK is making what, history in a way, what J. Jayalalitha did. MK Stalin basically could be repeating the same. The numbers here, Matrize says 122 to 132 for the DMK, 87 to 100 as far as the AIA DMK is concerned. PMARQ is predicting 125 to 145 as far as the DMK is concerned, 65 to 85 for the AIA DMK. Vijay, if I can come to you, you were very confident that the AIA DMK alliance is going to sail through. TVK, it does turn out that TVK is bringing in the dent. There is a dent that you're looking at, 10 to 12 by Matrize as far as TVK is concerned, 16 to 26. Double digit going in for the TVK, and many are saying that this has only affected the AIA DMK. Would you say that the exit polls are something that you're going to really trust right now?
I think on your channel itself, there is a JVC exit poll that you don't want to conveniently talk about. You just put it on air right now when I was watching, and you were talking about only Matrize and PMARQ.
No, we are going to put out all the numbers. Don't worry.
It's still 2:1.
Yeah.
It's still 2:1. It's a poll of polls.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It can be 2:1. It can be 10:1. I still stick to what I've said and what I've been saying and what I say continuously. The ADMK is going to win. Editorial is going to become chief minister. I never said Vijay will not create an impact. But is that impact going to be good enough for him to form a government? No way. No way. So that is very, very clear. He can create an impact. He can create it in the city. I said when you cross Chennai, Vijay's party does not have a presence. I've been on the ground. I'm seeing the reality. There is a huge anti-incumbency, and the women of Tamil Nadu are going to show the door, and you're going to watch it on May 4th when I come there live and I chat with you all the whole day.
I want to shift focus to Assam right now. Mr. Borgohain, who's also the BJP legislator, is joining us on the broadcast. Himanta today would be a happy man. I believe he's taken a break right now, Mr. Borgohain. Numbers are clearly in favor of the Bharatiya Janata Party. In fact, it has gone up than what we had seen previously. It's a big setback for Gaurav Gogoi, the man who was camping there, unlike what we would have essentially seen for the Congress party, sending a man there and camping. But numbers here, Access My India gives about 88 to 100 to the BJP. The Congress, 24 to 36. Moving to Metrise, they're predicting 85 to 95 for the BJP, 25 to 32 for the Congress. PMARQ, once again, predicting 82 to 94 for the BJP, 30 to 40 for the Congress. JVC poll here gives a clear victory to the BJP. It's 88 to 101, 23 to 33. So all polls, at least 4 of them are already out. Clear victory for Himanta. The fact of the matter is, Mr. Borgohain, the fear that you all had, that increase in the demography as far as the Muslims are concerned, would have affected the BJP. But it seems that you are now the dominant party in the state of Assam.
See, we have started working for this figure right from the Lok Sabha elections. And we're expecting this, and we're in our legislative party meeting under the leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister. We have planned it around 1.5 years back, how to fight the elections. We have planned it so properly. We have mapped it so properly, and we have.
But did you make it very? Did you polarize this entire elections? Because it did appear. It did appear because for the longest time, this entire poll plank that you had, that the more you bring in the Congress, the more infiltrators are going to come in. That was the projection that was being made, and somewhere down the line, there was also a bit of a fear mongering that someone would have accused the BJP of.
No, it is nothing like that. See, for the government to run, you need a development agenda, you need a social engineering agenda, you need a organizational structure agenda, and also the face of the leaders who is accepted by all sections of the society. So winning an election is not only on the polarizations you can win elections. It has to be a development because our government was there earlier. It is not a new government. We are there for the 10 years. The Assam people have seen the new Assam and the era of development. And the second is the new generations, they're getting a government job in a very, 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 very clean way, what was not expected in the last many years.
Yeah.
So many things are there working, and also the social engineering. Indigenous people are right in the lead now. If you see where the indigenous people are there, that in that place we are leading. And the infiltrations are there. So how to stop the infiltration? All these things are there. So we have taken this agenda long 2 years back, and we have worked on it. So this is a result under the leadership of Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma.
Okay. So the big factor here would be the state of West Bengal. The BJP would certainly be happy that even if it has not worked for them as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, they've done a slightly better in Kerala. The big catch, the big win undoubtedly, and the big headline that emerges at this are from all the polls that have come out so far. It's a clear victory for the Bharatiya Janata Party in the state of West Bengal. So there will be Poriborton, as they've been talking about, a change that is essentially taking place. So, Mr. Ghosh, I want to come back to you. You're saying we need to be a little cautious as far as the second phase is concerned. And that's the phase where the Trinamool Congress was certainly hoping that they will be able to hold on to the numbers that they had previously, be it Kolkata, be it Howrah. These are places that they have done tremendously well in the previous election. They would be hoping that they are able to hold on to the numbers that they had previously.
Kolkata, Howrah are not matters of concern, Darshan, because their, actual turnout and everything will help. My question mark is only about the border districts where we don't see the percentage of Muslim votes are sometimes even as high as 50%. And there, if you have had a lower turnout, the question is who has come out to vote? Have the Hindus come out?
Mr. Ghosh, Sandeep, are we reading too much into this, voting percentage? The reason being is that you do have a cleanup. Secondly, if you look at the base of the voters, that pretty much remains the same. So are we reading too much into saying that, look here, there is a bumper voting that has taken place, it is unprecedented in nature?
No, so therefore, that's my whole point, Ravan, that when you apply any of these percentages across the board, it may not tell the full story in Bengal. Because Bengal, you have to see it constituency-wise, and that's where the conversion to seats will be determined. So this gap which you are seeing in the various estimates or various exit polls between TMC and BJP, this say 20, 30 seats, there the swing can happen if the constituencies behave differently. But therefore, I'm not so worried about Howrah, Calcutta proper and all. There you may see this swing happening because people who were not voting earlier may be emboldened to come out and vote this time, and because of new reasons. But if there is consolidation happening, now the question is whether even the Muslim vote has got fragmented in those places due to the third forces and other people emerging. That might change the thing. So second phase, today's exit polls may be a bit premature. So if they in a couple of days, if those numbers firm up, you'll have a better fix. But it seems most of the pollsters are indicating very clearly the swing towards BJP, and there is no real question to reason to question that.
I believe Sardar RP Singh...
Nikhil wants to come in. We got the BJP view. Before we go to Sardar RP Singh, Nikhil, this is obviously in Bengal, if the exit polls are right, is a story of Hindu consolidation versus Muslim fracture. How else can you read this possibility of BJP breaching the Bengal frontier?
Abhishek, the thing is that even if you look at 2021 exit polls, West Bengal is a state that every single exit poll got wildly wrong, and the numbers that are being projected today are pretty much the same sort of numbers that were being projected in 2021. Access My India predicted TMC 143, Times Now C vote of 158, PMARQ 158, Pollstrat 147. India TV even went to the extent of giving them 88. The highest was ETG Research 169. And most of them were giving TMC somewhere between the 140s and the 150s. But we all know the verdict that the TMC got 213. While all the other polls were giving about 120 to 140 to the BJP. And we all know that the BJP did not even manage to cross 80. And let's put it into perspective that Pradeep Gupta recently on a channel said that Bengal is a state where 60% of the voters are simply of the people that he's trying to survey for, doing these polls. 60% of them are simply denying and declining to even answer. Now, I don't think any pollster can, carry out a proper poll if 60% respondents are simply declining to answer.
Well, you see, it's for Pradeep Gupta to explain. What we are getting you is just poll of polls, remember, and the summation and averaging of all the polls that we have now, which is Chanakya's strategy. We have Access My India, we have Matrize, we have PMARQ, and we have JVC Poll, 4 taken together in the case of Bengal. I said Chanakya strategies, yes. And the average comes out to 155 for the BJP, 134 for the Trinamool, others 5. That takes the total to 294. So it's Sardar RP Singh, are you excited, happy that finally the Bengal frontier has been breached, that you are making it Anga Banga Kaling finally, though of course maybe not as happy about the Tamil Nadu results. Kerala, of course, you were just trying to get in.
Abhishek, let's be very clear. Our party has worked hard for last 5 years in Bengal. We have fought tooth to nail with all issues which are concerning people, whether it was the rapes being conducted by the TMC goons or the corruption which was there in the administration, whether they were the corrupt ministers like Partha Chatterjee, Jyotipriya Malik, Anupriya Mandal. I mean, I have a long list. Jeevan Krishan Shah, Manik Bhattacharya, all were in jail, and I remember those 50 crore rupees bags full of money, and so all this has led to people giving blessing to us and looking for an alternative. And alternative is clear that people wanted to vote for a change. I was there in Bhawanipur, and this is a picture which I took from, I'm showing you my camera picture also. This is a picture which I took from my camera there, the rally of Himanta Banerjee. Empty seats. As people were declaring, as you were saying, that people were planning to give comment on whom they voted for in the exit poll. Similarly, people are too scared. They were, in spite of a lot of forces being there, people are too scared to give back their feedback. But fact is, people have voted against Mamata Banerjee, against the misrule, misgovernance of Mamata Banerjee.
I want to also take this to N. Ramasubramaniam, who's also joining us on this broadcast. He's joining us from Chennai. Tamil Nadu numbers, during the entire elections, a lot was spoken about Vijay. It does seem that he has made the inroad, and the way he has essentially done it, it has only impacted perhaps some say to the AIDMK. Vijayanti says that that's not true, that's not happening. Mr. Subramaniam, what do you really make of the numbers that are settling down right now as far as the poll of polls are concerned? The average, AIADMK 76, DMK is 138. This is poll of polls of at least, this is 3 if I'm not wrong, 3 polls that have come in.
Yeah.
At 130 for the DMK and the TVK 15. You're looking at straight away double digit for TVK.
Yeah, good evening. This time it was expected. I mean, TVK originally was thought to be a party with about 4 to 5% vote share only. But gradually it has gone up, and it has been predicted by many journalists that it would be somewhere around 15 to 18%.
But he's turned out to be a key disruptor. There is no doubt about the fact that if at all these numbers come true, then he's certainly turned out to be the key disruptor in the state of Tamil Nadu politics.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, he has disrupted the political scenario. I mean, earlier it was only DMK versus ADMK. That was the situation, or ADMK versus DMK. But that has now become another story because of the entry of Vijay. It has now become the three-man contest.
Sorry, Mr. Subramaniam, I think so. The JVC poll, which Vijay was talking about, we have just got the numbers again. That's the only poll as of now which is predicting a victory for the AIADMK. The alliance, the prediction is about 128 to 147 for the AIADMK. It shows 75 to 95 for the DMK and 8 to 15 for the TVK. So that's the only poll as of now. Vijay, you'll be happy. That's the JVC poll. We're putting out the numbers. We're not withholding any of the polls. Mr. Subramaniam, first you make your comment and then I'll go to Vijay for her comment.
Exactly. See, I'm really surprised. That is the only, prediction that DMK may not win and the ADMK will come to power. It is something like an astrology, because normally it is being told in Tamil Nadu, if DMK comes to power, the next time it will not come, next term it will not come to power. Something like an astrology, JVC's prediction has been made, I think. But if you just take the other predictions, it is all very clear, obvious that DMK is coming back to power. It is going to be somewhere between 140 and 160. That is what I have been telling for a very long time. Not I was telling as 175, 180 and all that, but it is something between 140 and 160. This was my prediction in various, after meeting with so many people in Tamil Nadu, after meeting with so many journalists and the people who are to be counted as far as electioneering is concerned. So I think DMK is certainly set to come back to power with a margin of, with a seat number of 140 and 160. That is what ADMK is not going to win. But at the same time, TVK has definitely made a mark. It has made a tremendous mark in.
So at some stage, while it all materializes, at some stage, it will be perhaps a force to reckon with in the state of Tamil Nadu, and that's where the AIADMK comes into play. Before I bring in Vijay, there's also a breaking news now coming in. I believe that's the first statement coming in from the CEC. Ganesh Kumar, he's responded as far as the high percentage of polling that's taken place in West Bengal, where he says the highest ever percentage of polling in West Bengal in both phase 1 and phase 2 since independence. Now that's the statement coming in from the CEC. Sandeep Ghosh, a quick word on that, because as far as Trinamool Congress is concerned, if they have their only big nemesis, okay, we seem to have lost that line with Vijay. I'll come back to you right now. You know, you would be happy with the JVC poll, but if at all, that's the number that is really, that comes true on 4th of May. Where is these numbers really coming from? Which parts of Tamil Nadu? Because the kind of campaigning that was done by the DMK, which was basically spread out, they've essentially spoken about the welfare schemes, which they say that it has gone down to the roots and that's why it has worked for them. Where do you think the numbers are really going to come in for the AIADMK, where they may have done much better than the DMK?
I personally feel that...
I just wanted Vijay to respond to that. Mr. Subramanian.
I thought I was asked a question.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, and Shavan, I'm Madhuvanti, not Vijay.
Sorry.
No problem. Anyway, having said that, basically, I'd like to just counter what the learned journalist here said. JVC is not an astrologer. He's a very well-known sepologist, and all his predictions until now, all his polls have been up, point blank and to the T so far. The only time he ever made a mistake, he had the gumption and the decency to come out and say sorry. Unlike any of these others who are even going to bother to come and say anything on May 4th. Anyway, having said that, this is not an astrological prediction. He's not sitting under some banyan tree giving out some tears to somebody and saying ADMK is going to win. He has done a very, very vast study, especially in the Delta area, answering your question, Shavan, where the farmers are extremely angry with the DMK. No welfare scheme of the farmer has ever been dealt with for the past 4.5 years. Nothing has come through, and we've seen several farmer unions openly come out and say that we are going to vote for the ADMK plus this time. Secondly, the women of Tamil Nadu are cheesed off with the law and order situation that has not been dealt with at all by the DMK. And I, as a woman, I can very strongly say this.
But are you a little surprised with the numbers for the TVK, or you were also expecting this as far as TVK is concerned?
I told you, he will make a dent, but it is not going to be good enough to form a government. I told you this in the morning.
No one expected him to form the government, but is this the dent that you are looking at, or you are looking at perhaps numbers would be lesser than what is being predicted right now?
No, 8 to 15, let's see. You all said Prashant Kishore will rule Bihar. What happened? Where did he go? He got
He's still there in Bihar. He's still there in Bihar, and he still hopes that he'll make it.
So will Vijay. Vijay will be in Tamil Nadu. We're not questioning that part. Let's see what happens on May 4th.
Okay.
No, you only said.
I just wanted to make one more very quick point, that the law and order and the problems that the women of the state have faced is something that the DMK has not bothered to worry about. Be it the drug problem, be it the alcohol problem, be it the law and order situation.
Okay.
My learned journalist has spoken to fellow journalists. We all know how the journalists in Tamil Nadu operate as far as the DMK is concerned.
Okay.
Can we go to Kerala?
I think so. Mr. Borgohain is also there. Let's just quickly take our viewers to the numbers coming in from Assam, because that's one state where I see no variance really coming in. So if Mr. Borgohain today will be able to relax, well, I'm told that several people are vacationing currently in Assam, and when the numbers basically reach them, they would be quite elated here. So the average, let's get the average right now as far as the state of Assam is concerned. Almost all polls, 4 of them predicting a clear victory for the BJP. Average is about 92 for the BJP. Congress 30, others 4 here. Mr. Borgohain, do you believe that what really worked for the Bharatiya Janata Party was this Ghuspetia angle, and the regional identity that you have been talking about, regional identity of the Ahoms, was extremely crucial to turning around what we are really seeing right now in the state of Assam for the Bharatiya Janata Party?
See, Bharatiya Janata Party has rightly have done many social things like the indigenous people's identity and indigenous people's security and the indigenous people's honors have been returned by the Bharatiya Janata Party government. Earlier, it was the appeasement of certain peoples, what Congress has done for many years. And for that reasons, many indigenous peoples could not send their representative to the assembly. But now every indigenous community are sending their representative to the assembly under the Bharatiya Janata Party. For that reasons, they believe on this party, and what they have done for the people of the Assam is rightly they have done in the right time. Because otherwise it would have been like Tripura. What happened to Tripura? It would happen to Assam once again. So the Bharatiya Janata Party has given the social security to the indigenous Assamese people, the right to the indigenous Assamese people. The forest has been cleared now. Everything has been done in so nicely. So now the Assamese people are happy with this government. So for that reasons, we are getting 100+ seats in these elections.
So let's take the larger picture right now. Abhishek, I'll bring you in on this. What are the big takeaways right now? At this hour, with the poll of polls, of course, for the Bharatiya Janata Party, the big catch comes in from West Bengal. What would you say the big takeaways, and what could be the surprise element here? Because just going back to the previous election also, almost every exit polls had given a clear victory for the Bharatiya Janata Party in the state of West Bengal. It turned out to be completely false.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the larger national picture with these exit polls in Mind Shawan, it's clear that the BJP is consolidating even further. So after the dip of 2024, we have seen them, recovering well in Haryana, recovering well in Maharashtra, coming back to power in other states, and now making breach of Bengal, the fact that they are retaining Assam, they are coming back to power in Puducherry, in the alliance, they are increasing their vote share both in Tamil Nadu and Kerala. And parallelly, if you look at the Congress party, except for Kerala, where they seem to be beneficiary of the rise of the BJP in terms of vote share at 15%. Remember, that sort of knocked down some percentage point, just 1% difference between the LDF and the UDF. So the Congress just managing to scrape through into power in Kerala despite two-term anti-incumbency against Pinarayi. In fact, I was looking at numbers of Matrize, I believe, and if you look at the choice of Chief Minister, Pinarayi is still ahead of all the Congress leaders, VD Satishan, KC Venugopal and Ramesh Chennithala. So that really gives you an idea of the kind of absolute directionlessness that there in the Congress party, even in Kerala. But having said that, they seem to be coming back to power in Kerala, but otherwise drawing a blank in Bengal and remaining on the margins, even going down further, perhaps just stagnating in Assam. Remember, this is despite the delimitation and the fact that the AIUDF has been on the downhill. Badruddin Ajmal himself lost in the Lok Sabha elections. The Congress party seems to be beneficiary of the Muslim consolidation, yet stagnating in Assam. And Bengal, of course, continuing to be drawing a blank, piggybacking or piggy riding the DMK in Tamil Nadu. That's the complete picture. If you look at the national picture, the BJP consolidating, the Congress continuing its story downhill.
This entire minority vote bank or the minority votes consolidation that they were expecting, perhaps in the state of Assam, in the state of West Bengal, do you think that has not really happened?
It might have happened, but maybe it has, failed to really match up to the Hindu consolidation that's happened. If we can take that question to maybe RP Singh. RP Singh, you think Hindu consolidation has reached a level where Muslim consolidation, even if it happens for some particular party, does not help them, as in the case of Congress in Assam, so in the case of Trinamool in Bengal?
Well, that is just one part, but people were really fed up of the way the administration was being managed. As I told you, there was huge corruption, massive corruption, and the way it has seeped down to a very low level, the cut money to the big briefcases of money found at the ministers' houses, and also the way openly the ministers were propagating for the Shariat also at given times. One of the ministers have gone and said that we will implement Shariat also. So this overall, people were fed up of the lawlessness, the way the Hindus were being treated in the state, and also the way the women were being treated in this state.
Okay, let me take this to Nikhil. Nikhil, Andaman, Nicobar elections next.
Abhishek, I don't see what is the problem.
That's
when
where Rahul Gandhi is
goes
currently.
to-
You know it why I'm asking this. You of course know it why I'm asking this. Next election in Great Nicobar.
No, actually, the Nicobar elections have already happened, and the Congress party has already gotten a win in that. The local body elections that recently happened. Number one. Number two, Rahul Gandhi is raising a very important issue on the biodiversity and ecological impact of a particular project that the government of India is doing.
Definitely more important than winning Bengal, you're saying?
For going to Varanasi and doing a puja.
Definitely more important than winning Bengal. Definitely more important than winning Assam.
No. Abhishek, the point is that the
पर्ची आया था कहीं से पर्ची आया था most probably पर्ची आया था
no look at
go work on that project. Don't let that project happen.
Abhishek, 5 states are going to polls. The Congress party is not in power, is in power in one of the states in an alliance. And the results that we are seeing, that you are yourself talking about, the Congress party is gaining power in one more state. Yet you feel that the Congress is not able to consolidate anything.
Is it because of Priyanka Gandhi or Rahul Gandhi? Tell me, Priyanka Vadra or Rahul Gandhi in Kerala?
They are in power in Assam. They're not in power in West Bengal. And the BJP is at the very same metric. I don't think these results that you...
No, I think if the BJP is retaining Assam, retaining Puducherry, snatching Bengal, a big one from Trinamool, so obviously they are consolidating and their vote share is increasing both Kerala and Tamil Nadu.
Abhishek, you and I are both here. I'm sure we'll be discussing this on the 4th of May. Take it from me, the BJP is not making inroads into West Bengal. They're not forming a government in West Bengal. These polls are going to be wrong the very same way they were wrong in 2021. The
Madhuvanti, BJP not winning Bengal. If that happens, then what happens? I mean, then you are back to square one. You're just keeping Assam.
The point is that the Congress party goes from opposition to the ruling party in Kerala.
Hello, 1 minute. 1 minute. He says this is not going to work for Bengal. Reverse psychology. Will he say this and say, okay, fine, DMK and Congress are not going to come to power in Tamil Nadu and ADMK will win? Will he say that on May 4th? I'll have that conversation with him when I see him in Delhi.
No, Madhuvanti, it's not about psychology, it's about numbers. You look at the 2021 exit
It's about numbers and that's what I'm also talking about.
Madhuvanti, you'll have to allow me to complete. You can't be so impatient.
But not a single exit poll is giving it to Trinamool in Bengal. Poll of poll is clear.
The exit polls in 2021 were not.
But none of them.
They projected.
But none of them.
What actually happened for West Bengal in 2021, every single exit poll was wildly wrong. They were predicting about 140 to 150 seats for the BJP, for the TMC, and the TMC ended up getting more than 210. That was not the case in Tamil Nadu, and that is the point I've been making from the very start. That even this time around the pollsters.
My point is very clear. I am asking you a simple question. When it comes to West Bengal, you want to say that the exit polls will not work. But when it comes to Tamil Nadu, all the exit polls will work because it's convenient.
I am looking at historic patterns. I am not contesting the exit polls in the state of Assam or Kerala either.
You just said in Bengal history will not repeat itself, but for Tamil Nadu you are talking about historic pattern. Arey, come on, decide what you want to say.
Arey, to West Bengal, madam, I am talking on the basis of historic patterns only. I am not pulling the rabbit out of thin air.
No.
I am not contesting the exit polls on Assam. I am not contesting the exit polls and what they've given for Assam or for Kerala.
I am not talking about any other state. I am talking with regard to my state of
I am talking about Tamil Nadu and Bengal. In both the cases, I am looking at the historic patterns. In 2021, Tamil Nadu.
Both of you, I believe I'll still stick.
By and large, just showed the right direction.
Okay, Nikhil, hold on. Sardar RP Singh wants to come in. Sardar RP Singh wants to come in. Sardar RP Singh, the Congress.
No. Nikhil is spreading lies on your channel. I'm just going through the last prediction of the Bengal poll. AP News C voter said BJP will get, TMC will form the government. NK Digital said TMC will form the government. Then Ecom Biswas Bangla said TMC will form the government. I have the complete list.
Look at the numbers.
No, numbers also. Let's talk about the numbers. Give me a second. Let's talk about the numbers. The highest number which was predicted for us was 109 to 121.
PMARQ 158. Jan Ki Baat 102.
Sir,
I IP, SOS 158, Polstrat 147.
But even that shouldn't make you very happy, Nikhil. Even that shouldn't make you very happy
What
because
was the ultimate?
Nikhil,
No. What was the poll of poll? What was the poll of poll?
141.
What was the poll of poll saying? That
141
TMC is
for the
forming a
TMC,
government.
141 for the TMC and 138 for the BJP.
155 for, here it is. 155 for the TMC.
Times of India article. If you want, I can send you the Times of India article that clearly outlines.
Oh, I will
all these
also send you the
polls.
paper which I have. My research team has done a good research on it.
The poll of polls 141.
Polls were widely wrong when it came to Haryana also.
So the polls were wrong in Haryana and the polls were wrong in West Bengal. Now we can look at the historic patterns.
Polls were not wrong in Haryana. Polls were even Stevens in Haryana. Polls were not wrong out. But you see, even if Nikhil, listen. Even if these polls are off the mark, in fact, Arnab believe that if they are off the mark, they are off the mark on the side of caution. Perhaps the results would be more polarizing than you imagine, because the fact of the matter is that people increasingly prefer decisive mandates. People increasingly prefer giving clear mandates and no
as they did to
mandates in limbo.
2021, and I'm sure they'll do the same in 2026, Abhishek. And you were also forgetting the difference between 2019 and 2024 performances of these two parties in the Lok Sabha elections. The BJP goes down from 18 seats in 19 to 12 seats in 2024.
Can I give you one?
Can
I give you just one statistic, Nikhil? Can I give you just one statistic between 2021 and 2026? Was the 2024 general election? Now, Bhabanipur, listen, we're talking about Bengal. Bhabanipur, the constituency of Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, there it has 8 Kolkata Municipal Corporation wards. At that time in 2021, all 8 were held with the Trinamool, and so they continue to be so. But in the 2024 general elections, of the 8 wards, BJP led in 5, Trinamool only in 3. And the lead of Mamata Banerjee, which was 58,000 in 2021, got reduced to just 6,000 votes. So the scare is real. It was visible on the face of the Chief Minister. It was visible in the kind of statements she has made over the last fortnight. They are on the back foot. That's not typically combative Mamata Banerjee. That's like very defensive Mamata Banerjee. That's like on the back foot Mamata Banerjee. That's like Mamata Banerjee already looking for reasons as to why the situation arose. So I think Bengal, the opinion polls, if at all they are wrong, perhaps might be wrong on the side of caution rather than taking one particular.
Abhishek, the BJP won 18 Lok Sabha seats in 2019 in the state of West Bengal, and they won only 12 in 2024. You're talking about one assembly constituency. I'm talking about a state.
But after 2024, BJP has come back to power in Haryana. BJP has come back to power in Maharashtra. BJP has come back to power in Bihar. BJP
is very good at coming back to power because they know how to rig the state machinery in their favor. But this is not.
No, that's a very different debate. That's a very different debate. If you believe the election, the fairest and the freest election of Bengal in its history, if you are calling it rigged.
6 million people's name.
By the way, Nikhil, you got caught here, right here. Listen to me. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary is not a leader of the BJP. He is not connected with the RSS. Do you know where Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary comes from in the political spectrum, Nikhil? Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, he was leader of opposition of India. He was from which party? Not from Trinamool. Not from JDU. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, just a couple of hours back, said voting is fantastic because the security forces have made a difference. People are confident to come out to vote. That's Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary of the Congress party, the party you lean on.
That does not mean that the electoral rolls were fair.
He's saying it's a free and fair election. He's saying it's a free and fair election. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary of the Congress party is commending the government, the center, the election commission for having a free and fair poll. So even if Trinamool is winning, You are saying, you are contradicting yourself. You are saying Trinamool is winning. Is it not winning in a free and fair poll? Is it not winning? Is it winning in a rigged poll? If it's a rigged poll and Trinamool wins according to you.
The CRPF is helping the BJP. That's not my claim. That's not my charge. I am not saying that the CRPF is helping the BJP. If anything, I've been saying that if you've put in 240,000 personnel in the state of West Bengal, why only 20,000 personnel in Assam? You should have put more.
No, I'm
personnel.
talking about Bengal. Stick to Bengal. Don't go into. No. Stick to Bengal. Are you saying that 240,000? Are you saying 240,000 security personnel made it a free and fair poll or not?
I am saying that no election can be fair if the electoral rolls are not fair. 6 million people.
Now you move the goalpost for the security. For the security personnel, is it fair, free and fair or not with 240,000 security personnel?
The security personnel in the state of West Bengal have done a fabulous job. Have done a fabulous job.
But you are saying that Trinamool is winning. That these opinion polls, these exit polls are wrong.
Yeah.
Then if Trinamool is winning, is it winning because of rigging? Is it winning because of SIR? Is it winning because of security personnel? You have to be clear.
It is winning despite the SIR, despite the wrongful deletions.
Oh my God!
There is an inherent contradiction.
It's winning because of Andaman and Nicobar, according to you. It's winning because of Andaman and Nicobar.
It is not a party that we
before the debate begins, I think so. We'll just quickly, Nikhil, hold on.
It's winning because of the campaign in Andaman and Nicobar. Say it, na, Nikhil.
Well, in fact, I'll just quickly, perhaps we do a recap of all the polls right now. And the big takeaways here, starting from the state of West Bengal, almost all polls are making it very clear that it's the BJP which makes the entry right now with 155. That's the average. Trinamool Congress 134. Tamil Nadu there, it seems, barring one poll, almost everyone has given a clear victory for the DMK there. 120, that's for the DMK, and AIADMK 78. I believe Access My India has put out. Now that's a blockbuster win for TVK, if I may say so, because that's Access My India has given 98 to 120 to the TVK. Madhuvanti, you were saying that no dent. Here, Access My India says 98 to 120 for Vijay, DMK 92 to 110.
It's a hung assembly. I don't believe that. Hung assembly.
It's quite
Tamil Nadu, hung assembly.
But it'll be quite,
This is really the X factor if it happens. This is really proving to be the X factor.
X, Y, all factors are going in right now here. Access My India is predicting a blockbuster.
This is like a movie. Come on.
Please do. Mr. Ramli, Mr. Yeah, please do.
Can I say a few words?
Yeah, please do.
DMK is going to come back with a majority on its own. There is no doubt at all. I know very well about JVC's credentials. And JVC last time, that is in 2024, predicted DMK to win something like 30 seats and the rest will be shared between ADMK and BJP. That does not happen. The entire party has gone to DMK. So that is one aspect. Second point, this time, as I mentioned, definitely the TVK has made a dent into the vote share of all the parties. There is no doubt at all. But at the same time, they are going to get only about 18 or 20 seats, a maximum. Even I'm doubtful about that. But however, as far as DMK is concerned, it is going to consolidate its position, and it is not a hung assembly.
Okay.
It is going to be a.
But I would say,
DMK will be.
Mr. Subramanian, if this happens, because it turns out, I think so, Access My India is clearly stating that some bigwigs of the DMK are going to really have a tough time this elections, because TVK is doing extremely well in Chennai, the urban pockets. Of course, that was what was even predicted, because the kind of resonance that his campaigning found within the youth, it seems that if at all these numbers really hold, then it's a big victory for Vijay, and it's a blockbuster entry for him.
I was really surprised. Even a child of 3 years, as Mr. Ram, Hindu Ram has mentioned, 3-year-old child has campaigned for TVK. And fifth, I know my driver, his daughter is in the 5th grade. So she has been telling her parents to vote for Whistle, that is TVK. So this is a completely different ball game altogether in Tamil Nadu. But nevertheless, DMK will win hands down. It is going to get a
so let's just, Mr. Subramaniam, as Arnab is going to come in a short while from now for the big picture here, the national big picture that emerges from these elections. In fact, for the Bharatiya Janata Party, it would be absolute good news, particularly coming in from the state of West Bengal. All numbers really predicting a clear victory for the Bharatiya Janata Party in the state of West Bengal, clear victory for it in Assam. As far as Kerala is concerned, it seems that the Congress is scraping it through. And DM, as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, the big surprise would be if at all Access My India's number really holds there, and it's predicting a hung assembly but a blockbuster win for Vijay. Abhishek.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we have to continue this conversation on the other side with Arnab Goswami joining us. So stay friends with us. We're taking a quick short break of exactly 3 minutes and coming back on the other side.
थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद यही तो है इसकी खास बात। वाओ मामा, क्या स्वाद है? अरे मेरे राजा,
In the India Today Best Universities Survey, India's #1 ranked universities in various streams are JNU Delhi, Amity University, AIMS Delhi, IIT Delhi, and National Law School Bengaluru.
चमकी चाट से क्या बना है?
आलू चाट या फ्रूट चाट,
स्वाद बढ़ाए चमकी चाट।
क्या बात है? स्वादिष्ट पकोड़े और फरसान, अरे चमकी चाट है इसकी जान।
असली स्वाद सिर्फ चमकी चाट।
साथी हाथ बढ़ाना साथी रे, जिंदल साथी सील साथी रे, अरे सॉलिड इसकी फील है, जिंदल साथी सील है, दोस्त की स्टेनलेस स्टील है, क्वालिटी में दम है साथी रे, बिजनेस करेगा ग्रो साथी रे, टाइमलेस इसका लुक है साथी रे, और जिंदल साथी सील साथी रे।
जिंदल साथी सील है तो असली स्टेनलेस स्टील है।
तो जब भी आप स्टेनलेस स्टील पाइप्स एंड ट्यूब्स खरीदें, जिंदल साथी सील जरूर चेक करें।
जिंदल स्टेनलेस, इंडियाज लीडिंग प्रोड्यूसर ऑफ स्टेनलेस स्टील।
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो मतवारा हुआ रे, केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
आर प्योर शाही पनीर मसाला, डिलीशियस, हेल्दी एवरीडे।
रानी, इस घर में कुछ है जो टूटता नहीं।
ये पिलर कभी नहीं टूटेगा। रुंगटा स्टील TMT से बना।
रुंगटा नहीं तो घर स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं। रुंगटा स्टील TMT बाद एकदम सॉलिड।
प्यास बुझाए, ठंडक लाए, सबको भाए जीरा से, MTH का जलजीरा जीरा से।
जीरा से असली रिफ्रेशिंग, असली स्वाद, असली मजा।
MTH।
The Indian Air Force is giving its old MiG-29 fighter jets a powerful new weapon from Britain that turns them into modern fighters ready for today's battles. MiG
Join International Institute of Hotel Management. Call 983-10-50,000.
प्योर सूजी पास्ता उबालो मिलाओ और खाओ
8 मिनट में तैयार।
क्या टेस्ट है सबका राजा आर प्योर मसाला। केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे दिल झूमे देखो मतवारा हुआ रे केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल बोलो जुबान केसरी।
चमकी चाट से क्या बना है?
सैंडविच लस्सी और छाछ
हर घूंट में चमकी चाट। अब बताओ स्वाद आया?
असली स्वाद सिर्फ चंकी चाट।
रानी इस घर में कुछ है जो टूटता नहीं।
ये पिलर कभी नहीं टूटेगा। रुंगटा स्टील टीएमटी से बना।
रुंगटा नहीं तो घर स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं। रुंगटा स्टील टीएमटी बार एकदम सॉलिड।
थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद यही तो है इसकी खास बात। वाओ मामा क्या स्वाद है। अरे मेरे राजा
AU सेविंग्स अकाउंट में मिलते हैं अमेजिंग बेनिफिट्स, पेपरलेस बैंकिंग एंड हायर इंटरेस्ट, वो भी हर महीने।
मनी 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 एवरी मंथ।
सोच बदलो और बैंक भी।
साथी हाथ बढ़ाना साथी रे जिंदल साथी सील साथी रे। अरे सॉलिड इसकी फील है जिंदल साथी सील है दोस्त की स्टेनलेस स्टील है। क्वालिटी में दम है साथी रे बिजनेस करेगा ग्रो साथी रे।
From the Republic Media Network headquarters, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate. Arnab Goswami on the debate.
On the show tonight, we are doing the Republic Polar polls. We have Matrize polls, Access polls. We have PMARQ polls. We have a JVC poll. And we have Access My India polls for the states. And so we're going to be putting out the overall number. At 9 o'clock, why I think this is good for Modi. Why this is a election that makes Modi look even stronger, even stronger. And I think the big headline, Abhishek, is the result in West Bengal. And I think that one interesting thing is that we've been told one pollster, I don't know whether you want to name the pollster, is saying that they are not putting the numbers out so far in Bengal because they believe that voters are scared. And scared voters may not reflect the mood. Despite that, two polls have said that the BJP is winning. And therefore, I believe that if I were to say that one pollster is saying that I think pollster people are scared, that means they're obviously scared of Trinamool. They're not scared of BJP. They're scared to say they are not voting Trinamool. Okay? And despite that, the poll of polls is showing that the BJP is ahead. That's PMARQ and JVC saying BJP is substantially ahead, going to win. Then I've stuck my neck out and said that I expect in the longer run, this is going to be even more tilted towards the BJP, because despite the fear factor, a sample of 68,000 with a definite male skew is saying that the BJP is winning. I therefore think that the BJP will win bigger than what is being predicted. That's my view on Bengal. What's yours, Abhishek?
Bengal, of course, is the biggest headline coming out of the exit polls, Arnab, and the fact that retaining Assam with further consolidation between Bengal and Assam, the BJP is proving a point that even with 25, 30%, 35% minorities, you can still consolidate your vote and come to par, come back to par and come to par. They are, of course, coming back to par in Puducherry, also in alliance with
Let's look at Assam next. Assam, I think the story is that Himanta's coming back very strong.
Very strongly, increasing the vote share and
increasing the vote share. And this story is about what I call the evaporation of the Congress under the Gandhi Vadras. If they lose Bengal, Assam to this extent in the third election, then by the next election, there will be no Congress at all.
Right.
With the amount of erosion in the Congress leadership, those who have stuck on have only stuck on thinking that maybe anti-incumbency will bring and the huge Muslim vote will bring them back. But after this, I think I would expect another alternative. There are already other alternatives, Akhil Gogoi and other alternatives. So I think by the next election, so Congress is basically out of the Northeast.
Yeah, and
that's the bigger headline.
Himanta has his finger on the pulse.
Yeah, out of the Northeast. Now, I find the result in Tamil Nadu very interesting. One poll is saying, JVC is saying that AIDMK has a chance. Two polls, PMARQ and Metrise, are saying that the DMK is ahead.
Yeah. And Axis.
We are now told that Axis is coming out and saying that it's TVK which has a great chance.
Yeah. They are saying that TVK might get 35% vote share and seat share of 110 to 120, which is just a little edging out the DMK. The DMK gets 33%.
In that case, we have a hung house.
Yes.
Axis is predicting a hung house.
Yes. And the numbers suggest that maybe if the TVK and the AIA-DMK come together, they can form the government. Because even TVK with that number is short of the majority.
So up for grab situation in Tamil Nadu.
Yes.
And in Kerala, the BJP sort of stays within the 13 to 14% share from what I'm saying. Unable to break into the double digits. But Rajiv Chandrasekhar has done a lot of hard work.
Share, actually, 15.
Consolidated vote share, but not enough to really...
Not enough, yeah.
You need at least 24, 25% vote. They are more than 10% away from that in Kerala. UDF has a slim win. I don't think Congress should be very happy about this. They should be concerned about this. Because if by next election, the BJP vote share crosses 20%, right, then the Congress is out. And it could be out for a long time. It's sort of holding on to its vote. But it's breaking up. And so I think this result is even more disastrous because today the Congress is in power only in 3 states.
Yes.
Right? Himachal, Kerala, and Telangana.
Kerala,
and Congress, and Karnataka.
And Karnataka.
Now, they could be losing out in the long term, though they will have a slim win this time. So my overall reading of the result, and I think we'll go into the decoding of the result right now. We have our guests ready. Let's go straight to the analysis of these results and the debate this evening. I'm happy to be joined by Apsara Reddy, National Spokesperson of the AIDMK, our dear friend M.R. Venkatesh, who keeps appearing and disappearing and appearing and disappearing. He's a man of free will. I can't force him to come, but he's great voice tonight from Chennai. Rohan Gupta has spent an enormous amount of time on the field. Where are you now, Rohan? Back in Delhi? You've been in Bengal for a long time, right?
Yeah, long time. Almost 3 months I have been there.
3 months. And I can also see out there that I have got Salam Dharindaran of the DMK with me this evening, and KV Thomas, Mr. Thomas. And Sudipta Sarkar is pro-TMC voice from Kolkata. Thank you very much. Let's start the debate. Let's be seated. Okay, now overall reaction to the Bengal numbers first. Let's start with Sudipta. Mamata Banerjee looked so desolate, disappointed, and alone today. Right?
Thank you, Arnab, for allowing me to participate in this show. Today, Bengal has celebrated its democracy by voting. And we are very much thankful to the Election Commission for a peaceful voting procedures. And Mamata Banerjee has also participated in voting, and mostly the Bengal voting is comparatively peaceful than the time of the CPM. and it is the TMC workers who have also participated in the vote and has peacefully allowed the administration to work and to allow the people to vote in favor of whoever they want. And what I should say, that there is the goons, the people who depend on the goons. Goons are effectless, and we want that. We want that democracy should be out of goons. Democracy, the votes should be out of goons. The participation of goons should be reduced through democratic procedure. And it is the people who should vote, and it is the duty of the people to vote. It is not only not the right, it is the duty of the people to vote. And people has come out and voted. But we are very much upset that lakhs of people haven't able to participate in these democratic celebrations, and that is what Bengal is very unhappy with.
Okay, I didn't quite understand whether you're happy or unhappy, because I'll get Rohan Gupta. It's a very long answer that you gave out here. If you're happy, you should continue to be happy on the 4th. Don't tell me you're unhappy on the 4th. And I would congratulate you for being the only Trinamool person who is saying thank you to the Election Commission. Now, Rohan Gupta. That's really well played by you, Sudipta. Rohan Gupta, one pollster has not released their poll saying they think that the voters are scared. Right? What do you think? Can you trust this?
I think, Arnav, No. See, I never go by exit polls, but because I have been on field for 3 months, I'll just analyze the whole election in one line. It is a collapse of fear of castle of fear. It's a collapse of castle of fear. People have completely ensured, people have gone out and voted. The goons of TMC were not successful. All the goons didn't come out today or the first day on the first phase. So that fear was there. हर बार लोगों को लगता था, people were always scared, can we go out and vote? So that fear has completely gone. And when people have voted out, and you have always seen the number, the way it is crossing 90-92%, it is pure anti-incumbency. And one more specific data I'll give you, Arnab, because I do booth analysis seat by seat and booth by booth. The booths where BJP is A category booth, where we have always led, the percentage of increase in voter turnout is average 10 to 12%. Right. If you see TMC, which is our C booth and which is TMC's A booth, already the average voting was around 89%. There the voting has increased by 2%. So this clearly summarizes that on an average, there is at least 10% vote swing in favor of BJP. I am not going by the numbers on your screen. I am not going by any of the exit polls, because what I have seen on ground is bigger than that is an exit poll. I don't believe in a sample survey. I believe in a census survey.
No, so I just must answer. The pollster is saying that people are fearful to tell them whom they voted. They are not fearful about voting whom.
They have voted.
So they have voted. And
obviously they have voted because there's 92% voting.
And they are saying they have voted for change, but they are not putting it with the pollster because they fear,
So they have said that they have voted.
I agree with you.
They are voting. They have gone to vote in huge numbers today. So much so that even the Trinamool Congress cannot say that they are unhappy with the vote, because then they would be seen to be anti-voting. But they are not willing to reveal who they are voting for, which means that till the Trinamool is in power, they do not want to reveal that they have voted against the Trinamool. So if I analyze this, and we must not do one thing, we must learn to be honest and not have that cheeky smile on the face like Ratnakar is now, I will say this one thing to get into the debate. We must accept the reality, Ratnakarji. The poll of polls is projecting average seats of 5 pollsters, BJP at 155, TMC at 134, others at 5, majority mark is 148, which means that the 15 years of unbroken Trinamool rule is over. Whatever is left of an opposition in Delhi is finished. A historic turnout in independent India, unprecedented, which means suppression of the voter, which has happened for years, is over. The majority mark BJP crossing is a historic first for the BJP. the Trinamool's catastrophic collapse from 215 to about 130 as per the polls is an unprecedented anti-swing against a ruling party in Bengal's modern history. Shuvendu Adhikari gets positioned as the chief ministerial candidate, right? Mamata Banerjee cannot call him a Bohiragoto. She calls everybody an outsider. Everybody is Bohiragoto for her, right? And lastly, there was one particular channel, I must take a little dig out to everyone on, which ran a PR campaign for Mamata Banerjee. Rohan, you know which Bengali channel did that. They went to Mamata's home and said, Mamata Didi, you are so simple, you are so nice. We all love you. You don't even have 50 rupees in your pocket, and look at the bad things that, Republic Bangla and all these other media talk about you, but we are for you. Today, it is also, Shudipto, Mone Rakhben, it is a vote against the Minmin channel also. Today, the people have voted against the Minmin channel also, right? Now, individual poll ranges will vary. Ratnakar, Tripathi, but this is massive for national politics. It's not an exciting fight. It's history.
Yes, it is massive for national politics. And when you say a lie and get confused, you say two things at a time. That is why I was just smiling, that you termed as cheeky smile. You and Abhishek Kapoor both said people are very feared, they won't say whom they voted. And at the same time, Abhishek Kapoor said they voted for the change. Which statement is true, Dr. Abhishek Kapoor?
I'm saying that if despite the fear, I think...
I'm not saying that. The pollster is saying that.
What was said on a channel?
The pollster is saying that.
You can change the breaking grids regularly.
Arnab, we voted for change.
Yeah.
I didn't say it.
Gentlemen.
Abhishek Kapoor ji said it.
Abhishek Kapoor is a very wise man. Abhishek Kapoor is a very learned man. Abhishek Kapoor is a very calm man. Otherwise, by now I would have exploded. He didn't say that. He said if despite the fear people are telling the pollster, that means believe me, when the actual results come out, it's going to be a sweep, a mega sweep. M.R. Venkatesh.
I just said what you two said.
The problem with this gentleman is...
I hope you eat your words if Mamata Banerjee loses in Bhabanipur.
I didn't add a single word. I didn't add a single...
It's okay. Okay, let's look at the broader picture. I have to go to Tamil Nadu also. Let's look at the broader picture with M.R. Venkatesh, who can analyze the overall result for me. M.R., your turn. And Selam is waiting to attack you, and Apsara is right here to give you covering fire. Yeah.
No, Arnab, this is a reset election as far as I'm concerned. After 1967, this will be one election where we have to go back to the computers and feed original data. In the social media, the TVK has won. In the local media, which includes the Hindu and others, where Mr. N. Ram now is the chief, commander-in-chief of Mr. Stalin, the cheerleader, commander-in-chief cheerleader of Mr. Stalin.
Is it?
The local
You're saying Mr. N. Ram is a cheerleader of Stalin? Okay, very interesting.
Slightly. Chief commander, chief of that, okay? Cheerleader chief of the DMK. And the local media is giving the DMK an edge. And the national media is giving the ADMK an edge. This seems to be some sort of a three-way split. Having said that I think is also confusing all of us much more, because we are not seeing some sort of credibility attached to it. If Hindu Ram tomorrow comes and says DMK is winning, it is like Mr. Dhanidharan saying that DMK is winning. You don't expect Mr. Dhanidharan till the final results come in to say that, yes, we have lost, in case he loses. Likewise, I don't see anybody from the TVK making a honest assessment. So is with the ADMK, because all of them are short of facts. This is a big churn election. There was a huge anti-establishment, and DMK saw its votes getting slipped, its vote getting down for the first time. Its own people came on the channels, local channels, Tamil channels. They lamented. Look, how much we have done for the people, how much we have done for the educated class, the middle class. We educated them, we gave them computers, we gave them IT parks, but all of them have deserted us. How could this happen? This was a lament that we saw from the local people who were local, the video channels and the other channels that they were running for the last 1.5 years, they were paid very clear cheerleaders of the DMK. And there seems to be an abnormal meltdown. But having said that, I will say that it is too early to write off DMK. DMK definitely has an edge. I personally feel DMK definitely has an edge as on date because of its superior ground power.
So you are basically saying the media is sold out to DMK. Okay.
Local media is absolutely sold out.
I also got that feeling. Now let me analyze Tamil Nadu. With DMK has the edge, but not the complete comfort right now, is the number. ADMK is not out of the fight, right? Is it out of the fight, Apsara?
Not at all, Arnab. Actually, I'm very confident Edapadi will be the next chief minister.
But all these polls are saying that you are, except JVC, which is giving you one, except JVC, the two other polls are saying that you are going to be, you're going to do very badly.
In 2016, all the polls wrote off AIDMK. We came back to power. In 2021, they said it's a DMK sweep. We still won up to 70 seats. 100% we're going to come back to power. Even last assembly election, we lost the election only by 2.7, 2.8% vote. Now Edapadi Palanichami sir has consolidated the party and I think has really gained ground across Tamil Nadu. He's the only politician, only leader who's gone across Tamil Nadu in campaign. And look at the fear of the DMK. Today we have people breaking water tanks in villages saying, why didn't the village vote for us? We have people, attacking people saying, why didn't the traditional DMK vote come to us? There's a huge anti-incumbency. And when there's anti-incumbency, they'll choose the credible alternative, which is the AIADMK. And Vijay, of course, has split a lot of urban votes, which are DMK strongholds like Chennai. But rurally, I think it's not a floating vote, it's an AIDMK vote. And not all voters are declarative to pollsters, especially in Tamil Nadu. The silent voters are choosing AIDMK, and I'm 100% confident, Arnab, we'll be there on May 4th in your studio celebrating.
Oh yeah, we look forward. I'm told you are coming to our studio. Look forward to that. Before I get a reaction from Salem on this, let's be fair. There's something happening in Tamil Nadu. You see, Abhishek, in far as Bengal is concerned, we say the voter turnout has gone up by 10%, which means there's anti-incumbency. But we forget that in Tamil Nadu also, it has recorded about 85% voter turnout, which is sharply higher than 21. Yes. This surge can either be anti-incumbency, pro-incumbency mobilization, or excitement around the young Vijay. I call him young. He's much younger than Rahul Gandhi at least. And if Rahul Gandhi says he's young, then Vijay is a teenager. My point is that, which of the three factors could it be? Is it only the excitement around Vijay? Could be one thing. You got a hot happening actor coming in, people want to see him, he's got a lot of money, I'm told. Could be one factor. It could be people are fed up with Stalin. Or Apsara thinks it's everybody is going for Edapadi, I don't know. Or it could be Hindu mobilization behind ADMK.
What Rajnikant and Kamal Hassan couldn't do, I don't think Vijay can do.
But Vijay is younger, no? Vijay is younger. He's
in terms of star quotient, I think Rajnikant had all the...
But Rajnikant was never in politics. No. Rajnikant never took the plunge. I have been trying to get an interview with Rajnikant for the longest time. He doesn't even want to commit to an interview. He's always wanted to cinema. He's a great guy. But he's not in active politics. This guy's taken the plunge, Apsara. It's different. It's different with Vijay.
But Vijay, where is he? Arnab has not travelled across the state. When people died at his own rally, he's sitting on a private jet and coming back to Chennai and running away from instances. When there's a great leader's death anniversary, birth anniversary, gets the photograph to his house, decorates his wall as art and garlands that photo. People are more,
I am told, I don't know, I was in Chennai for a bit and, just came there and flew in and flew out. But I was told that this time there was higher voting in Annanagar, Egmore, Velachery, which means that city voters were very engaged this time. Why are they engaged?
All the constituencies you mentioned are traditionally DMK constituencies. Chennai
no, what about Karur, Salem, Namakkal, Perundurai?
The Kongu belt has voted against the DMK. The anti-incumbency votes firmly came to AIDMK because of the agrarian distress and the kind of schemes Mr. Edapadi had brought out for the farmers, whether it's like safeguarding the Delta region.
Now I go back to Salem who's listening in. We're unable to read this. Actually, we are totally confused because the polls are not clear. The analysis is not clear. It's up in the air. Tamil Nadu. Selam. Dharani Dharan.
See, as politicians, we are at the mercy of the people. So what people have decided, we know on May 4th. But
don't be diplomatic, yaar.
I am confident by speaking to the people, we will sweep the elections because of the schemes that the Chief Minister has introduced.
MR is responding. Watch the screen, guys. Sorry, I was just talking to my directors. Yeah, come on, watch the screen. MR is responding. Watch it. Capture the moment, directors. Yeah.
Very, very unlike DMK response.
Very tepid response. No, MR from Salem?
Yes.
No, let me come to you. I'm going to also give it to you. I'm saying most of the schemes that he has implemented has now been copied across the states in India. I'm not speaking as a politician, it's a fact. Like morning breakfast scheme. Can you complain about the morning breakfast scheme?
Morning breakfast scheme, it was an AIDMK scheme. Any meal scheme was an AIDMK scheme. Stalin is not known for sticking the AIDMK scheme.
I never interrupted.
Windows.
Listen,
Mr. Stalin is known to copy AIDMK schemes and sticker them all, whether it's medical college, whether it's highways, whether it's institutions in the state. We had brought all of them in. Stalin is only inaugurating them or stickering AIDMK schemes. It's very well documented in local papers as well. What has Mr. Stalin done apart from travel abroad and travel in luxury cars and take private jets and take his family on holidays? He's not given women 1,000 rupees. He's not given old age pension. POXO cases have risen. State debt has risen. What has Stalin done? He's a photo shoot chief minister. He's not in touch chief minister. Even when there are floods, even when there are natural calamities, he's doing a photo shoot in his office.
I'm all ears, I'm listening.
2 years back, if Apsara had made this statement, Salem would have jumped. Salem's body language is a dead giveaway. This is not captured by any exit poll.
It's a very defeatist attitude.
Such a tepid response that it is so laid back. You shoot me, I am done, so you shoot me.
I'm surprised, right now I would say that the DMK spokesperson is on the largest news network in the country. Zillions of people are watching. I have twice the viewership of any other network right now. He should use the opportunity to celebrate. He comes here unconvinced and unconvincing.
I want to be dignified, right? I want to be
dignified. You're saying Apsara is undignified. Last time also you made a personal comment on it.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I never said that. I said I do not want to overspeak when someone else is speaking.
You're being cautious.
I do not want to be spoken against. As simple as that. You give me a minute, I'll explain. If you want to bash me, you bash. But the result.
I don't want to bash you. Why should I?
So the result, the people are.
I got no bone in this fight.
I'm confident. Why am I chill? It's because I'm confident. So there's no reason for me to show any angst. Because it's going to be a massive victory. This 2026 will be the end of AIDMK. I'm even going further and saying it will be the end of AIDMK.
He's not. Nobody's asking anybody to display angst. But when you have such a
different analysis.
Again, see.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is that is very exciting. Very exciting. It's tantalizing. It's goosebumps. It's goosebumps. Goosebumps. 1 minute. I'm handling goosebumps. This is exciting. Selam, this is exciting. I'm getting excited. You're the winning guy. You're not being excited.
I am excited. I am excited.
As much
Look at all of you today. You, Ratnakar of Congress, Sudipta of Trinamool. You're all down in the dumps. But look at the graph there of Republic, ladies and gentlemen. The most popular channel in the country. The most watched channel for election. Just look at the graph that Lutyens Media and Republic. Anytime anyone tells you about those corporate channels, nobody watches corporate channels in India. The people only watch independent media. Nobody has the time to waste watching corporate channels. Sorry, let me take a dig. No, it's my day also. People are watching Republic. Nobody is watching the corporate channels. Let me celebrate for a moment. What's your problem?
Let's celebrate.
Why don't you want me to celebrate corporate channels, the end of corporate channels?
May 4th together. Let's celebrate on May 4th together. I'll bring you chocolates. We can all distribute. I am saying already people have voted. I'm going to win. Why will I shout and increase my BP? I'm being calm.
No, increase. MR, something's not right, Baba. What's going on here?
Give me just 10 seconds.
So much political grace in our country. I'm being calm. Oh, wow.
Arnab, he seems to have as much direction about the election as Christopher Columbus had. He has no clue about what is happening. And I'm, for the first time, let me tell you, even when they are losing, the DMK guys celebrate. But this time, if they are winning, I am not saying somebody.
The only person who comes from a party where Rajiv Gandhi famously once said, "Jeetenge ya losenge." Remember? Jeetenge ya losenge. The one good thing about the Congress, I must admire, Rohan, is that इनका कुछ है ही नहीं, तो they don't have to get excited. किसी तरह से want to scrape through in Kerala, that's it. They have no bone to pay. So I actually envy Ratnakar's position, Rohan. You know, he's got no hope left.
It is like elections in Malaysia.
He's got no hope. He's not even in the game. Not even in the game. Sitting down there somewhere in Varanasi.
I have much of hope.
Huh?
I have much of hope. Every night as a morning.
There is a saying in Hindi.
Please.
Rohan is on the fight. Only BJP loves Congress because till you are there, they are also in power. Yeah.
Dr. Goswami, either I am having a cheeky smile or I am down in the...
It is a saying. एक हिंदी में कहावत है अर्नब.
हाँ बताइए, हिंदी में बोलिए जी. बोलिए रत्नाकर जी, जरा हिंदी में कुछ कह रहे हैं, मैं इसकी ट्रांसलेशन करूंगा. आप रुकिए. Get the other end. Get everyone in. Yeah.
नहीं मैं इंग्लिश में भी बोल दूंगा. मैं दोनों.
बोलिए.
एक कहावत है कि कुत्ता एक मिनट सुनिए. जब कुत्ता आदमी
का ट्रांसलेशन करेंगे.
जब
सुन लीजिए.
चैनल पे बोला कि आई विल गिव.
अरे मैं इंग्लिश में ही बता देता हूँ.
कितना बायस्ड आदमी है अर्नब गोस्वामी जी.
हाँ मैं बायस्ड हूँ. What is your problem?
देखिए मैं एक कहावत बता दूं. सुन लीजिए. अर्नब जी,
मैं बायस्ड हूँ, लोग मुझे ही देखते हैं. मैं बायस्ड हूँ मगर लोग मुझे ही देखते हैं. मैं राइट विंग हूँ मगर लोग मुझे ही देखते हैं.
आपके चैनल के चलते
मैं बुरा हूँ मगर लोग मुझे ही देखते हैं.
आपको ही देखेंगे.
हाँ तो मुझे ही देखते हैं.
तारी देखते हैं, ताजमहल ही देखते हैं.
क्या बोला आपने?
मैं कहाँ कर आपको नहीं देखेंगे.
क्या बोला आपने?
सुनिए, एक कहावत है कि जब कुत्ता आदमी को काटता है तो वो न्यूज नहीं बनता है.
हाँ.
आदमी जब कुत्ते को काटता है तब न्यूज बनता है. तो कांग्रेस के लिए भी वही है कि कांग्रेस हारती है तो न्यूज नहीं बन सकती है. कांग्रेस जीतेगी तब न्यूज बनेगी. तो दैट इज द सिचुएशन ऑफ कांग्रेस पार्टी टुडे. Even in Gujarat, Arnav, Congress has lost badly in local body elections in Gujarat. 5 consecutive times they have not been able to secure even 10% seats. And Rahul Gandhi says that we will defeat BJP in Gujarat. Even that news is completely wiped out from national media. That is yesterday's news. So I am telling that when you lose completely from the grassroots connect, this is what happens.
It happens.
I'll give you an example
Where
of
is
Assam.
Abhishek gone now?
Their Assam state chief was not even talking to the in charge, the AICC in charge for 3 months. How can they preserve the leaders?
Which chief? Pawan Khera?
What was the narrative?
Which chief?
Absolutely no narrative.
Which chief? And in Tamil Nadu also, Apsara, in Tamil Nadu, Congress is saying, if DMK wins, we win. Are you are not even there. They don't even consider you a political party.
Arnab,
Congress is a finished party. Yeah, Apsara. Apsara is also coming into the debate.
On such an important day, and on India's election headquarters, which is the Republic, which is the most authentic and genuine platform, discussing Rahul Gandhi is a disgrace.
That's also
I think he's out.
That's also true. That's also
I don't think we should even
I won't discuss Rahul Gandhi.
He's irrelevant.
No, I want to discuss Assam. I want to discuss Assam. I want to discuss Assam. Ratnakar Tripathi, now listen to me. I want to discuss Assam. We discuss West Bengal, we discuss Tamil Nadu. I want to discuss Assam and trust me. Why Ratnakar ji? Why do you want to do this? People want to listen to me. People want to listen to me. The people have been listening to me for 20 years. People love me. You arrested me. When I went to jail because of you, I came out. There was a pro-incumbency wave for me also. Now listen to me. Everyone on. Am I right? And by the way, just 1 minute. I want to talk about Assam right now. Assam. Can I have the Assam graphics up? It's very interesting, Rohan Gupta. Only one state, all 5 polls are saying the same thing, which is Assam. The majority mark in Assam is 64 seats. The average of the poll of polls, MR, shows them at 92 seats. Halfway mark with 65 seats, Himanta becomes chief minister. Poll of polls is showing 92.
Landslide.
BJP's projected range is 82 to 101. It's very sharp consistency. Not a single poll places them below 82. Below 82.
Yes.
Congress is only between 22 or 40 after having 10 years of BJP in power. Right? And there is no others. The lowest estimate is 82, which is 18 over the majority mark. The Congress's best upper estimate is 40. There is a structural gap. I think the headline should be the extinction of the Congress in Assam. And, from Gopinath Bordoloi to now. Bordoloi to now, Congress was so strong in Assam. Gopinath Bordoloi, Tarun Gogoi, Hiteshwar Saikia, now finished. Their only leader in Assam is Pawan Khera.
Dr. Goswami.
Who is hiding? Who is hiding, by the way?
He is the Dhurandhar of BJP in Congress. I thought it was a razor's edge. At the beginning, people said Congress had a chance, and he extinguished whatever chance was there for the Congress. And I must credit him by being the Dhurandhar of the BJP inside Congress.
Because people got so angry when he went after Riniki Bhuya Sharma, Himanta's wife, and he put fake documents against her.
Yes.
He said that she has an Egyptian passport. He said that her assets are more than the GDP of India. He's a liar. And now he's running. He's on the run.
See, this is the thing that people don't
People in
understand.
Assam got very angry.
See, you are in politics.
And
Himanta, no problem. But you don't have no business in attacking Mrs. Himanta.
Yeah, you have a problem with Himanta Biswa Sarma, fight him. Why are you targeting his wife? She was not even in politics.
You are in politics to fight him, but not the spouse of any person who is in politics. Please understand this. And there is a big lesson for all of us.
And why would she not? They don't like her because, I'll tell you, and Rohan knows this, that last graphic was nice, she works very, very actively for her husband in the Jalukbari constituency, which is his area. She campaigns a lot for him so that he is free to campaign outside in other parts of Assam and around the country. What is wrong with that? What is wrong, Ratnakar Tripathi? How cheap of you? How cheap of you? What a cheap stunt by you? What a cheap trick by you?
Even though there is no remorse.
Yeah, no remorse. Even now they are happy about it.
Yes. And they say, "Meri marzi karenge."
He got.
Sir, start with an apology.
Now let me speak. You have spoken enough. Please.
No, you should first begin with...
First apologize for that.
And then say,
first apologize.
Condemn Pawan Khera. I demand you should condemn Pawan Khera.
Don't have anything which is of some content. So please.
No, sir.
Now let me speak. Now let me speak.
Rohan Gupta will also come now in the debate.
Now let me speak. You have some
Please understand.
content.
You cannot get away.
Gaurav Gogoi is finished.
Anybody can spew venom anywhere.
Rohan Gupta is there.
But have something to say. It is not you just throw some venom, spew some venom. And now let me tell you, Dr. Goswami.
Apologize.
Condemn Pawan Khera and then start whatever.
Apologize.
We are neither
You conspired against the Chief Minister's wife because you were losing the election.
And assume it comes to a common man. What would be the fate? And this is the Congress.
And she's a very distinguished person, and she comes from a very distinguished family.
Spare me of my time. Because if you don't want to do the
Rohan Gupta is there. I want Rohan's comment on Assam. Rohan, see, he's not listening to me. Is Assam, what is your reading of the result in Assam? I know you spent a lot of time in Bengal, but what about Assam? What's your reading?
He has the same reading which you have.
No, even I was there in Assam also.
What is he showing?
Arnab,
show him.
why is he speaking in between?
I don't know why he's speaking in between.
What is the problem?
I don't know.
Why is he shouting?
The problem is that he is not ready.
Show him, no, Rohan, show him.
I'll tell you, after 10 years,
that screen was nice to
after 10 years,
Rohan and him.
very, I think please keep quiet. This is the situation of Congress party.
That was
you
a nice
keep on
window.
speaking, nobody listens to you.
Yeah.
People don't listen to you.
Yeah.
This is the problem with you. People don't listen to you. You just keep on saying something which is completely out of context. You keep on asking questions to election commission, people will ensure that you keep on losing elections. Your SIR has failed, your everything has failed. You are going after a cheap publicity by speaking in between. This is not a cheap publicity.
Ratnakar, can I tell you?
You need to understand, we are doing a debate.
Ratnakar ji, let Rohan come, and Pradeep Gupta has joined us. And I want to tell you one thing before I go to Pradeep, Rohan, that right now we've got 3 or 4 times the viewership of any other channel. This is huge. This is the most popular network during the election.
Constant hard work by you.
People love what we are saying.
You have ensured, Arnab, whatever people say,
no, I don't
on your own shoulders, you have ensured that the journalism, the independent journalism continues. Sometimes you have criticized us also. But hats off to your hard work, your team.
Thank you.
You have led your team.
Thank you. And I'll tell you one thing. I have had, Mamta has filed so many FIRs on me. And these chamcha channels are sitting in Bengal. She files FIRs on me.
Your team, you could survive now.
Yeah. Yeah, and I know how to handle this gundaism of Trinamool Congress. Sudipta Sarkar, ami kichu bol bolchi.
So, jisko jo bolna bolne to Arnab, you are doing wonderful job. Keep on doing that.
One minute. I want to go to Pradeep Gupta. Okay, the discussion is not on Republic. Pradeep Gupta of Access My India. He's not fully with us, but we love him. Great guy. Now, tell me one thing, Pradeep. I am told that you have not released your Bengal number. Is this true? If so, why?
Arnab, thank you for having me here. And coming to the Bengal, generally our methodology is that we go face to face and talk to people post-election. And we tried doing so post the first phase of election, and we could have end up talking to only 20 to 30% of our sample universe. 70 to 80% people say we don't want to talk. They simply does not open their mouth and moves away. And we decided let's wait for second phase to happen, which held today. And tomorrow again my team will go and try and do the needful. And if we are satisfied with our sample, and if people speak to us, we will come out and present our exit poll.
Then what will happen to the phase 1 number where people did not speak to you? Will you try to go back?
We will go to the consistency of phase 1 also once again. We will try to do this.
You think people will be more honest in speaking after the exit polls are out? They'll feel more relieved today. They'll go. But then, that also is not right. No, if you go there today and the other exit polls are showing, and I want to get MR also, and if the other exit polls are showing that BJP is leading, if not sweeping, then maybe there will be more for BJP in your poll. Then will your poll be as credible?
There may be a bias there.
That's right, Arnab. That's the possibility. That's the possibility one cannot rule out. Once the exit poll numbers out, the response is going to play some kind of a bias into that. That's not, not a single % doubt. But we don't have any choice. I can't put my numbers before I get fully satisfied with my sample. That has to be representative enough.
We want to say anything about what you saw generally? I mean, this is a very interesting line taken, Abhishek, by him. Maybe you can say he's cautious, but I would say he's being honest. He's not making things up. But what about the other pollsters? Are you saying the other pollsters have made it up, Pradeep?
I'm not saying so. They are doing good job. And what I can say about others, I can tell about myself.
What's the feeling you got? You were there for some time.
That's what, there is no feeling. Otherwise, I would have come with my numbers today. If people are not speaking, I don't know what's there in their mind.
Why would people not speak? I said some time back, talking about
Fear factor, sheer fear factor.
Fear of Mamta, right? Fear of Mamta.
And I'll tell you, Arnab, 3 months back, my 5 surveyors has been put behind the bar in Damdam jail. They were there for 22 days, and we go to Calcutta High Court, and the charges against our surveyors was they are sent by this party and that party, and whatever number or who has given them the permission. I said, by opinion poll करने, जनमत संग्रह करने, लोगों की राय जानने के लिए, you tell me where should I go, which is the authority I should get permission from. And they said, nothing doing, you can't do the poll. So this is the kind of situation prevailing on the ground.
So that would mean that people would be less than honest. BJP supporters would either stay away from a poll or be less than honest, Abhishek. Which means, maybe I'm right here, that eventually...
I'd like to come in.
Under the three factors they are running in Bengal.
Sudipta Sarkar, pro-TMC is responding.
I have a very...
One is what you are saying is anti-incumbency. You should also compare that BJP is also in power for 15 years in center. That
No.
BJP
In Bengal, the fear is, no. He is pollsters. Sudipta, you should be ashamed that you are such an insecure party. I know you people. No, you people have arrested my reporters, filed FIRs on me. Every morning you wake up and file an FIR on Republic Bangla. Okay, we are a channel. You don't like us because we are criticizing you. Have exposed Bhaipo. But why are you scared of a pollster? Why did you arrest? Why did you arrest the pollsters, officers working in Bengal? Shame on you guys, man.
That is the level of intimidation that you have.
That can be a state policy, but the thing is that people in Bengal are having anti-incumbency in both the sides. In BJP's
I don't believe what's going on here, Abhishek, Anyway, I do appreciate his honesty there. Pradeep is in a tough spot.
And Himanta Biswa Sarma has pushed back Bengalis like anything. That is also two things.
Stop trying to do Assam versus Bengal. That has also been rejected. People in Assam have also rejected you, and Bengali-speaking people in Assam have also rejected you. You are typically na ghar ka na ghat ka.
How can you rely Bengalis that Bengalis?
You have tried Tripura rejected, Goa rejected, Assam rejected, Meghalaya rejected. Now Bengal rejected. কোন জায়গা বাকি নেই আপনার জন্য আর আপনি ঘুগনির দোকানটা খুলে দিন you open a ঘুগনি ka dukan. Your Mamta used to say, no, why is there unemployment? ঘুগনি বিক্রি করো, sell ঘুগনি, which is a kind of chola. Send chola in the streets of Calcutta. Now you also do that.
No, people of Bengal are very sensitive.
Rohan wanted to say something. Rohan wanted to say something to what we heard from Axis My India, which is taking an unconventional decision of holding back the poll. You can, please.
But I think even in taking his unconventional decision, he has communicated something. If 70% people are not ready to say anything, it means it is a clear-cut victory for BJP, because the only scare they have is to speak for BJP. You ask anybody, you open any channel, when people don't answer.
Let him talk, no, yaar.
The next question, please, what are you talking?
Sudipto, let Rohan speak, no? He's been in Calcutta.
When there is a next question by the, when there is a next question by the journalist, what is your view? They will say, I want change. So I think if Mr. Pradeep is not releasing the poll, it means BJP is going for a landslide victory.
I think Pradeep will release the poll. He will wait till tomorrow. He will go back. I think I'll tell you what he does, what he will do. Since I've been a sociology student, he will go with a bigger sample. Probably in phase 1, phase 2. He may take up to 48 hours. But he will take a bigger sample. And I predict that Pradeep
there are many
come back with a
bias there. After one day.
That may not be a major bias, but people may
be. There's a huge chance of bias.
I think, no, it won't be, because people will still be scared of till 4th, because they know what happened last time in Bengal, right? The fear factor will stay till 4th. Am I right, Pradeep?
Yeah, absolutely, Arnab. And it's not the first time our people have sent to jail. In 2017, also our people sent to in Jalpaiguri jail, and they spent about 15 good days there.
Can I ask you something?
Calcutta High Court given a verdict in our favor. You do your job, don't worry about all these police and all that. But you know how the things are on the ground.
But polling is excellent, right? How do you read the polling? At least give me a comment on the polling trend today.
Polling is good, Arnab, because see, last time also, 2021, 84% was the poll turnout, and if 11% voters has been deleted and some is added, the base is reduced. So if you see last time, if those 100 people were there, 84% has voted, and now that is reduced to 90% after removing or 89%. So again, if those 82 are voting, the percentage you will find that is much higher, from 84 to 93 and excess of 90s. But the reality is that those who have been deleted did not vote last time, because some of them have been demised, and some of them have permanently shifted, so and so forth. So this is the reason why what you see is from 84 to 93 is purely the basis change, and voter roll is purely pure, you know.
But you know, 10%.
Tomorrow, the 60 lakhs vote will be added. Today or tomorrow, the 60 lakhs vote will be added. And if there will be a different scenario in Bengal, don't worry. Let's come up with the adjudication. Let's come up with the tribunal result. You will get.
So will Abhishek take over even if Trinamool loses? Because Abhishek has said, I will take over on 4th. Pradeep Gupta, one last question to you, please. One last question. You know, the thing is that overall, if I can have your comment on the other states where you have released the polls. Just give me a one-liner on the 2 other states where you've released your polls, especially Tamil Nadu. What's your reading? You've gone very...
There is a change, particularly among the youth demography of 18 to 39 years, that contributes 42% of the total voting population. Huge, TVK is gaining huge number of votes there. Not so good in 40 plus category, and among women is scoring 32 versus 38. So that is the precisely reason why what we are showing is TVK 98 seats to 120 and for DMK 92 to 110. This is what is our
that scenario, are you saying that it's very close between DMK? I want Salem and Apsara also in this debate. Are you saying it's close between DMK and ADMK? MR is saying that, right? He's close between them.
He says cannibalization of the ADMK.
Both.
But
vote share for our TVK and DMK is 35% vote share.
You're the only guy saying that out of all the pollsters.
Yeah.
You've got a standout result in Tamil Nadu. Yes. It'll be disaster for ADMK if this happens, Apsara.
Not at all. I think Arnab,
Apsara from ADMK responding to you. Just 3 more minutes.
I think he's overestimating the Vijay factor. Vijay will dent a lot of votes. The anti-incumbency vote, some of it might go to Vijay. In urban pockets, some youth might be distracted and vote for a cinematic star.
Tomorrow,
Trust me, I think Vijay will have a significant vote share, but I think winning 3 to 4 seats is my prediction. I might be wrong. Pradeep Ji is much more senior, but I don't think on the ground Vijay will translate to votes, to seats. He might get vote share.
Interesting, you know. 1 minute. Can I get him back on screen, please? Ratnakar, 1 minute. I want.
No. Pradeep Gupta ji has given 361 to 400.
I don't want everyone to...
Salem.
So I think it's relevant to Tamil Nadu also. See, there is one thing very clear enough. 2019, 2021, 2022, 2024. None of the elections Edapadi Palaniswamy has been able to win. People of Tamil Nadu not accepted him. That was not the case for ADMK and Jayalalitha. People did give verdicts continuously also. But Edapadi has not been accepted. So what is very clear in this election is that ADMK is going to be obliterated. Even the outliers...
Not at all. I think Salem Dharan is... forgetting the fact that pollsters have got it wrong in 2016, 2021.
Why don't you say MR on the right?
Trumped the trend. I think the DMK is surely going home.
How much time?
Salem, Dharan, trust me, with confidence, I'm going to start back. It's time up for Stalin.
Any last unpredictable factor you want to mention? Pradeep, any unpredictable factor you want to mention overall?
Overall, Assam is something people are talking about. There, the pure victory of pro-incumbency and the personality or whatever you call it, the of Himanta Biswa Sarma in particular case. Last time, Congress has alliance with BPF, which is Bodoland Party, and AIUDMK, which is the minority dominant party of Badruddin Ajmal. This time, BPF is alliance with the NDA BJP. And AIUDMK is contesting separately. And also what Hemant Dada has made sure that the UPPL, which is the another Bodoland party, has contesting separately. So you see the much easier for BJP alliance to, whatever numbers you are seeing, 88 to 100 in our tally for NDA.
Well, a strong showing, MR then. Last word, very strong situation for BJP.
Yes, of course in Assam, definitely in Bengal. As far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, yes, it's iffy as far as the pollsters are concerned.
Yeah.
But as far as the body language of the DMK spokies are concerned, I think Apsara is, I'll put money on Apsara's pocket.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, she won't mind that. It's been an interesting discussion, ladies and gentlemen. If we hope the access result comes out, We haven't got others like C Voter have completely sort of blanked out this time. So let's see what happens. Interesting time.
Listen.
Tomorrow.
Arnab, you have to tell me, we are going to see on May 4th, you have to tell me what you want from Tamil Nadu to celebrate the victory of the DMK.
We want DMK out.
What do you want? What is the gift you want from Tamil Nadu?
What I want? Well, we are going to bring Republic to Tamil Nadu. We're going to bring Republic to Tamil Nadu. The people of Tamil Nadu deserve a better media. So Republic Tamil will be our effort, and I hope that happens. We will give you a gift. We will. Why? I don't want a gift from you. We'll give you a gift. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have tonight. I thank everyone. This is a hot debate. National picture, overall sense, breakup, and maybe some key constituencies when we are back.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true.
Nexa. Where is he? 4 घंटे से वेट कर रही हूँ उसका. कहाँ है वो?
अब भी गया.
Let's continue with the shirt.
Sure.
बंदे को लिनन पसंद है तो पसंद है. बोलो आप क्या बनवाओगे? लिनन by Arvind.
In the India Today Best Universities Survey, India's #1 ranked universities in various streams are JNU Delhi, Amity University, AIMS Delhi, IIT Delhi, and National Law School Bengaluru.
साथी हाथ बढ़ाना साथी रे जिंदल साथी सील साथी रे अरे सॉलिड इसकी फील है जिंदल साथी सील है दोस्त की स्टेनलेस स्टील है क्वालिटी में दम है साथी रे बिजनेस करेगा ग्रो साथी रे टाइमलेस इसका लुक है साथी रे और जिंदल साथी
जिंदल साथी सील है तो असली स्टेनलेस स्टील है.
तो जब भी आप स्टेनलेस स्टील पाइप्स एंड ट्यूब्स खरीदें, जिंदल साथी सील जरूर चेक करें.
जिंदल स्टेनलेस, इंडियाज लीडिंग प्रोड्यूसर ऑफ स्टेनलेस स्टील.
चमकी चाट से क्या बना है?
सैंडविच, लस्सी और छाछ और
हर घूंट में चमकी चाट. ड्राई फ्रूट और दही बड़े.
चमकी चाट से स्वाद बढ़े. असली स्वाद सिर्फ चमकी चाट.
Character, the taste of success.
R Pure Shahi Paneer Masala. Delicious, healthy, every day.
Join IIHM, International Institute of Hotel Management. To know more about ECHAT exam, call 98310 50,000.
हेलो लेडीज, आपके लिए है ये कंफर्टेबल सोफा, गर्मा गर्म चाय और वाईफाई. आराम फरमाइए क्योंकि हमारा लेटेस्ट लिनन फैब्रिक कलेक्शन है ही ऐसा. वो क्या है ना, इन्हें देखने में और दिखाने में थोड़ा वक्त लगेगा. बंदों को लिनन पसंद है तो पसंद है. लिनन बाय अरविंद.
Join IIHM, International Institute of Hotel Management. To know more about ECHAT exam, call 98310 50,000.
साथी हाथ बढ़ाना साथी रे जिंदल साथी सील साथी रे अरे सॉलिड इसकी फील है जिंदल साथी सील है दोस्त की स्टेनलेस स्टील है क्वालिटी में दम है साथी रे बिजनेस करेगा ग्रो साथी रे टाइमलेस इसका लुक है साथी रे और जिंदल साथी
जिंदल साथी सील है तो असली स्टेनलेस स्टील है.
तो जब भी आप स्टेनलेस स्टील पाइप्स एंड ट्यूब्स खरीदें, जिंदल साथी सील जरूर चेक करें.
जिंदल स्टेनलेस, इंडियाज लीडिंग प्रोड्यूसर ऑफ स्टेनलेस स्टील.
प्यास बुझाए ठंडक लाए सबको भाए जीरा से MTH का जल जीरा जीरा से.
जीरा से असली रिफ्रेशिंग, असली स्वाद, असली मजा.
MTH.
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे दिल झूमे देखो
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
आर प्योर सूजी पास्ता उबालो मिलाओ और खाओ 8 मिनट में तैयार। क्या टेस्ट है सबका राजा आर प्योर मसाला। साथी हाथ बढ़ाना साथी रे, जिंदल साथी सील साथी रे। हर सॉलिड इसकी फील है, जिंदल साथी सील है, दोस्त की स्टेनलेस स्टील है। क्वालिटी में दम है साथी रे, बिजनेस करेगा ग्रो साथी रे। टाइमलेस इसका लुक है साथी रे, और जिंदल साथी सील साथी रे।
जिंदल साथी सील है तो असली स्टेनलेस स्टील है।
तो जब भी आप स्टेनलेस स्टील पाइप्स एंड ट्यूब्स खरीदें, जिंदल साथी सील जरूर चेक करें।
जिंदल स्टेनलेस, India's leading producer of stainless steel.
The Indian Air Force is giving its old MiG-29 fighter jets a powerful new weapon from Britain that turns them into modern fighters ready for today's battles. MiG-29s first came to India in the 19th.
ममता बनर्जी ने कहा है कि शाम को 7 बजे के बाद महिलाएं बाहर न निकले। मैं कहता हूं आप भाजपा सरकार बना दो, छोटी बच्ची एक स्कूटी लेकर रात को 2 बजे निकले, कोई गुंडा आंख ऊंची कर नहीं देख सकता।
From the Republic Media Network headquarters, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate. Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the exciting time, and it's time for the nation's sharpest opinion. On a day when we put out the exit polls, what are the exit polls saying? First, Bengal. Even conservative estimates, and I call these conservative estimates, say that the BJP is going to go double of 2021. It will form the government with 150 plus seats. It's going to be a BJP government in Bengal. Mamta is going to lose almost 8% of the vote share. Almost 8%. And in the absence of fear, the fearless voter has gone out and voted. Nobody's scared of Bhaipo anymore. Abhishek Banerjee is going around talking like an absolute goon. He talks like a goon. And ladies and gentlemen, the fearless voter is the kingmaker. They're not afraid. They're not revealing everything. In fact, one of the pollsters is not revealing the eventual result. But I think I can safely tell you, I think the numbers will be higher than what the exit polls are showing. SIR and anti-incumbency have hit Mamta very badly. Very badly. She's very unpopular. And there is huge voter consolidation in terms of Hindus. Hindus have come together and they've said there's no point being afraid anymore. All these years of left, then Trinamool rule, aimed at basically pushing down the voice of the Hindu voter in Bengal. A Hindu voter has said, enough, we are fearless, we will vote, we will determine our own future. Tamil Nadu. NDA may not have done enough to unseat Stalin, but one poll says, Axis says, that the popular Vijay of TVK may get over 90 seats. So he holds the key to who forms the government in Tamil Nadu. The polls are giving varying numbers. Two say the DMK is ahead, one says the ADMK is ahead, and one says the DMK and ADMK are not the two parties in the fight, it's Vijay. So Vijay holds the key to who forms the government in Tamil Nadu. It's up in the air. There's a possibility of a Vijay sweep if his vote share crosses 35%. In fact, several BJP leaders also say we are watching out for Vijay. Now, Assam. Himanta appears to be a superstar. He's emerging even stronger. Maybe it's a function of pro-incumbency for him. Maybe it's a function of delimitation. Maybe it's a function of his personal appeal or the alliances he's formed, or the lack of popularity of Gaurav Gogoi, who's just not connected with the people of Assam. Himanta maintains his vote share, but he improves the seat share. So he becomes stronger politically and will become a very big player if he manages a third victory in Assam. Ladies and gentlemen, SIR and delimitation have had a big impact, but I would again say that there is huge, solid, strong Hindu vote consolidation in Assam, because as per the PMARQ poll, if you look at it in detail, in the areas of lower Assam, including if you look at the whole belt, Dhubri, Borpeta, places where Muslim vote is very strong, even there, the BJP overall is much ahead in lower Assam, which means Hindu vote consolidation is a reality. Kerala, UDF is ahead, but marginally, which is bad news for Congress party. They should have swept it. If you look at the polls, it's still close to hung. So the Congress has not done enough in Kerala. So overall, I don't want to emphasize it because the Gandhi Vadras don't deserve a mention here, but as usual, they have done what they can, bring the party down even further. These are my 15, 16 odd points at the start. But what's the big headline? The big headline is the BJP is winning Bengal in a big way. Mamata Banerjee has completely and totally gone into panic mode. Panic mode. And ladies and gentlemen, I have some news also about seats. I don't have the Bengal seats here for me, but I want to share something about the seats. Important seats. Do we have the graphics ready, or should I go to that a bit later? We have Gaurav Gogoi, sorry, not Gaurav Gogoi, Gaurav Bhatia from the BJP with us this evening. Can we have him on air, please? Ratan Sharda of the... Gaurav Gogoi, my God, if there is other contrast to Gaurav Bhatia, it's Gaurav Gogoi. My God. And Ratan Sharda is with us. There is Kirip Chalia of the Congress, hates Himanta. I don't know why. We got Neil Basu of the Trinamool leading advocate today from Kolkata. We have Pulla Rao, who doesn't know what to do today because every poll is giving a different direction. We got Ratan Sharda. We got Shubhankar of Trinamool Congress here tonight, right? You'll have P. Santosh of the Communist Party of India from Kerala joining us tonight. So let's start with Bengal, right? Okay. She looks so sad. Do we have the visuals of Mamata Banerjee today? She looks sad, desolate, alone, defeated. Even Abhishek was not with her today. Neil, do you hear me?
Yes.
Even Abhishek was not with her because Abhishek has said that after the 4th, I am in power. He has virtually unseated her. He said, after the 4th, I am in charge, which means Mamata is not in charge.
People in Bengal have voted completely against the harassment that the people of Bengal in rural areas as well as urban areas have faced due to the SIR mismanagement that they have faced, due to the SIR thing, whatever they have faced, people have voted in large numbers. And on 4th of May, PMC will be coming into power with flying colors. So you be rest assured, Arnab. Whatever the exit poll says, I will not comment on this because these exit polls have no value. Because earlier also Republic has shown exit polls which have failed. So
I don't know which poll you are talking about.
People of Bengal have last election in 2021, your exit poll failed. So it's very.
I only showed a poll polls last time also.
So it's clear and loud that TMC is coming into power because people have stood in the voting lines till 6 p.m. in the evening. In hill areas as well as in Kolkata.
Say thank you to Election Commission for that. Say thank you to Election Commission. Say thank you to the police. Say thank you to the security forces. Say thank you to the CRPF.
This overaction of the CRPF.
Say thank you to the IPS officer Ajay Pal. Say thank you to Ajay Pal, IPS officer. Say thank you to IPS officer Ajay Pal. Say thank you to him.
The joker of the day, and Shubhendu Adhikari being the joker of the day. Because whatever has done by Shubhendu Adhikari today, since the morning in Bhawanipur, is made him just like a Doraemon, nothing else.
Finished? Finished?
Sure. We'll see on 4th. The result they will say. I will be here on 4th. We will see what result comes up.
They are finished in West Bengal.
You see, you are talking like the RJD used to talk in Bihar.
These are all dreams. These are all in dreams that the TMC is finished in West Bengal.
You arrested the Axis Mindia pollsters, people doing a survey. You arrested them. You arrested Republic Bangla reporters. You filed FIRs on me and Republic Bangla. Numerous, dozens of FIRs you filed cases on the media. You tortured Hindus. You tried to make sure Hindus don't get to vote.
People of Bengal
then your Bhaipo went and said, I will sort you out after 4th. I want to ask you, where will Bhaipo be on 4th?
We very much understand what is secularism is. We very much understand what is secularism is. We don't always shout Hindutva, and we know what is secularism, what secularism is.
Chalo.
Constitution of India says it's a secular country. And here, people are talking about...
You will learn the lesson. You always said, I want 20% of 70% and I want 70% of 30%. Now you don't cry that the Hindus didn't vote for you.
Whatever the percentage, at the end of the day, who wins? That is of utmost important, who wins.
Of 110 seats where they have head start. Being a Muslim party, they are sure that they begin with a head start of 110 seats and BJP begins with a handicap of 110 seats. For BJP to make a win, they needed 80 to 90% success rate. For TMC, it was just breaking some Hindu votes, even at the cost of insulting them, to come to power, as simple as that. Unfortunately for them, either Muslims may not have voted totally for them, or Hindus have voted more than they expected. They didn't fall for their salary for Puducherry and all that, and insulting them all the time. So that is clearly visible. TMC is the biggest communal, intolerant, totalitarian party in India today, which runs purely on hate, which runs purely on force. It arrests people, it arrests reporters.
The Trinamool said to the people, to the Hindus in Bengal, the Trinamool said, Mamta said to the Hindus in Bengal, because of me, you are safe.
Yes.
If not for me, if one community comes after you, she used a colloquialism, Ghiye Felle. What does that mean? Shubhankar? Ghiye Felle means what? Ghiye Felle means what? No, you translate, na, Ghiye Felle. She said Ghiye Felle, na? What does it mean? What does it mean? Why don't you say it? Are you ashamed to repeat your leader's words? Ghiye Felle means what?
You know very well what...
No, you tell me. You tell me. You tell me. You tell me.
Your Bangla is far better than...
No, you tell me. You tell me, what did she mean? She said, I'll tell you what she said. 1 minute, you said, she basically told the Hindus of Bengal, you are at my mercy. I'll tell you what she said. You are at my mercy. Otherwise, I will let the Muslim mobs loose, and you will realize what happens to you. She threatened them. She threatened them, and the Hindus of Bengal, the citizens of Bengal, the fearless people of Bengal have said, we are not afraid anymore. That's the message they've said. You hear me, Neil? You hear me? You hear me on this, Neil?
That is what, the BJP has failed to orchestrate.
Forget it, yaar. Even Mohua Mitra will not be in your party after 4th.
And as far as
Neil and Gaurav. Okay, we're analyzing Bengal now.
Even before the polls have actually exited from polls.
We're analyzing Bengal now. Bengal, I'll tell you one thing here. Ladies and gentlemen, North 24 Pargana, there is a Hindu vote, 74%, Muslim vote, 26%. Turnout, 92%. South 24 Pargana, Hindu vote, 63%. Please look at this closely. Muslim vote, 36%. Even if I say all 36% have voted, turnout is 92%. You realize the story here, Gaurav, which means the additional vote is the Hindu vote. Hindus who were scared, the gundas of BJP, of Trinamool would come out and say, we will see who votes. Howrah. Don't forget, Howrah, Neil, you may not like, but Hindu vote is still 73.4%, Muslim is 26%. You know what will happen if Hindus
Again, there is no division.
No, you think you can win Bengal by abusing Hindus. You think you will win Bengal always by scaring Hindus. What if Hindus are not scared? What will, now you tell me? Now you go and say, you used to say I only want Muslim vote.
Please refer, Anna, please refer as the people of Bengal, not Hindu, not Muslim. Why?
Well, there are Hindu and Muslim.
Why Hindu and Muslim?
When you threatened Hindus, were there Hindus and Muslims then? When you said GFLA, when you went and said, when the Trinamool leaders said, when Mamta Banerjee at a Muslim gathering, when Mamta Banerjee, listen to me, Neil, don't speak over me. When Mamta Banerjee in a Muslim gathering said that what if all the Muslims come and have jhalmuri on the streets of Kolkata, trying to scare the Hindus, that all the Muslims will come and there'll be a Muslim tsunami in now you see, you are saying don't do Hindu-Muslim. You are a party which has only done Hindu-Muslim. Your party has only done Hindu-Muslim. You are a totally Hindu-Muslim politics party. You want me to speak up? Secularism. Now people will teach you secularism. Gaurav is on the debate. It's a hot moment tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The BJP spokesperson turn comes almost 16 minutes into the debate. It's his turn. We're going to hear him. We're going to have a good fight after that. Gaurav. How do you read the Bengal vote?
Arnab, my turn comes 16 minutes later. West Bengal sees a BJP government on the basis of the exit poll after 75 years. We are okay with that. But the proud thing, the voice is echoing if that can be corrected, Arnab. The proud moment for every Indian, for the Bharatiya Janata Party is that under the leadership of Shri Narendra Modi ji, all exit polls are showing a BJP government in West Bengal. And do you know why it's possible? The people of West Bengal have given out a strong message. 4 May, Mamta Banerjee gayi. Or kyo gayi? That needs to be analyzed. First of all, lawless state of affairs in West Bengal. You remember in last 3 weeks, Supreme Court reprimanded Mamta Banerjee for 7 judicial magistrates being held hostage. Second, the ED not being allowed to probe. The second factor is the women factor. We all know how RG Kar Medical College, Mamta Banerjee as Chief Minister should have sided with the family of the victim. She came out to say that after 8 p.m., girls should not step out of the house. This is women speaking against Mamta Banerjee, telling her, we decide our fate, not your statements. Third, pro-incumbency for the Bharatiya Janata Party. 7 times in a row in Gujarat, hat-trick in Goa, hat-trick in Haryana, Assam, as the exit polls are showing, it would be another hat-trick. And similarly, West Bengal also now becomes a BJP bastion for the positive agenda that Shri Narendra Modi ji and Amit Shah ji showed to the people of West Bengal and led from the front. On the other side, Arnab, Mamta Banerjee to Rohingya, just because they are Muslim, she says, तुम दूध देने वाली गाय हो, तुम्हारी दुलत्ती सह लूंगी. और हिंदूज को कहती है जय श्री राम कहोगे तो चमड़ी उधेड़ दूंगी. कोई ऐसा माइका लाल नहीं है जो हिंदुओं की चमड़ी उधेड़ दिए. और मैं कहता हूं आज पूरा बंगाल कहता है जय श्री राम, और यही बात इन लोगों को अच्छी नहीं लगती है.
See the silence of the Trinamool people today. Shubhankar, see the lack of...
People in Bengal
I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you one.
That they have faced.
I am predicting. Acha, tell me one thing. Tell me one thing. I have a question. When Trinamool loses, where will Bhaipo go?
There is no chance of losing Trinamool.
If you lose, then what will Bhaipo go?
I tell you.
There is no if.
Arnab,
There is no if. There is no if. We are not losing, we are winning.
Now there's a point here. In the methodology paper for Metrise exit poll, Pularao, please hear me closely, Ratan, important point. The sample size is 68,750, but the skew is very pro-male, 33,000 men and 21,000 women. This means women are scared to come and say who they are going to vote for. Scared to say. Now, if there's
tell you
a
what the
slight,
scare
is there a slight? Can
I show you something?
First of all, I'm not interested in reading your WhatsApp.
Can I show you something?
Why should I read your private messages?
Please, I'm not reading WhatsApp. I'm not reading
You
WhatsApp.
make your comment, don't waste our time. The viewers and the people of West Bengal have already rejected you.
Didn't even do. Your poll didn't
चार मई ममता जी गई अरे ये WhatsApp पढ़ने का बहुत टाइम मिलेगा 4 मई के बाद.
The way people of Bengal has voted on 4th May, you all will see that PMC is forming the government, number one, and people have voted against.
Look at the exit polls. All exit polls are only saying one thing: BJP government is coming to power in West Bengal.
Please, Bharat, please try to look down. Are you wearing pajamas or not? Don't forget it this time. And what you have forgotten, let me show you. The exit
अरे अभी तो तुम्हारा पजामा उतरा है, इज्जत नहीं बची है, अपनी बचाओ. अभी रोहिंग्या भी नहीं आएगा पजामा लेके तुम्हें पहचाने. नहीं तुम चेक करो, नीचे देखो, चलो नीचे, कांप क्यों रहे हो? The point is very simple. Mamata Banerjee is an anarchist. People of West Bengal have rejected Mamata Banerjee. She was threatening the Hindus. The Hindus have shown the power of ballot. Hindus have shown the power of ballot. आप रोहिंग्या करो. If you want, you can go to Bangladesh. You can go to Bangladesh. Stay with the Rohingyas. जिनसे ममता बनर्जी इलू कहती थी, उन रोहिंग्या का वोट नहीं है. अगर इंडिया में रहना है तो भारत कहना है. Remember that, and that is the strong message. What did the Supreme Court tell Mamata Banerjee? That she is endangering the democracy of our country. A chief minister is a danger to the democracy of the country. That is what the Supreme Court said. Did you hear that? Are you above the Election Commission of India? Are you above the Constitution? Are you above the Supreme Court? No, you are not. You are here to serve the people. And the day you decided that you will not be serving, but you will be committing atrocities, now the people of West Bengal have spoken. And open your ears and hear the loud message that they've given to you.
Neil, I'll only tell you one thing.
Be happy for 3 days. Be happy for 3 days with this exit poll.
I will only tell you one thing.
Everything will be clear.
Okay. Neil, I am told you've already given an application for BJP.
No.
Okay.
It's completely...
You will give after 4th.
It's just like your exit polls. It's just like your exit.
You will give application
like
after 4th.
My application...
Arnab, if I may ask you, Neil represents which party?
You ask Neil. Orko is also there.
Which party? Pardon my ignorance. Which party is Neil representing?
Of course, I'm supporting Trinamool Congress. Of course, I'm supporting Trinamool Congress. And you are what you are saying.
You are also
these
supporting.
Are all your,
okay,
all your dreams. All your dreams.
There are
it's
two
all your
PMC
dreams.
Okay, I have a question for you. I have a question for you.
PMC.
Tell me, how did you feel when the Supreme Court reprimanded?
The question will go to Orko.
And the
Orko, please come.
And I quote,
Orko Kumar Nag got a call from Abhishek Banerjee.
Neil, please tell me.
And Abhishek Banerjee said, Orko, I need your help. Poor fellow has given up his legal practice and is going out everywhere campaigning like crazy. And privately he admits that they are in trouble, but he puts up a brave face. Orko, despite all your hard work, something's gone terribly wrong. Even you didn't stand with Mamata Banerjee today. You know, there was nobody with her. Where were all her leaders today? Even the North Bengal leaders did not come and stand with her. On her difficult day, she was all alone. There was not a single senior leader with her. Even Abhishek Banerjee was not with her.
What is a difficult day?
Huh?
What are you talking about the during the election time Mamata Banerjee is travelling in the constituency?
No, I'm talking about today. Why was she left alone by the senior party leadership today?
Yes, today.
And second question
Arnab,
is, you have been complaining about the security presence. Now we have 92% polling. Would you thank the security for the wonderful arrangements made, or are you unhappy that there was no violence? No. Last time there was less security and lots of violence, right? This time is maximum security and no violence.
Hard work, Arnab. The hard work Gyanesh Kumar has put up. The hard work Gyanesh Kumar has put up will ensure a full 2/3 majority government in West Bengal led by Mamata Banerjee.
Arka, this is...
I congratulate the spokespersons of BJP for ensuring this victory.
No, Arka, I just learnt you are an advocate.
Yes.
And as a fellow colleague, I want to ask you something. What do you have to say when the Supreme Court reprimanded Mamata Banerjee because she was obstructing the investigation of the ED? Second, what do you have to say when 7 judicial officers were held in captivity by Mamata Banerjee and the Supreme Court again reprimanded? So, as an advocate, what do you have to say? Was it upholding
by
the
Mamata Banerjee? Mr. Bhatia, so far as Mamata Banerjee's
ED obstruction, ED investigation obstruction was by Mamata Banerjee. Supreme Court reprimanded. I think you have not seen those comments. That's why I'm asking you as a lawyer, did you feel ashamed? Or you think it was the right thing to do? I'm asking you.
I generally, Mr. Bhatia,
lawyer to lawyer, constitution to constitution.
Senior advocates like you to only read orders. I have learned from senior advocates like you to only read orders. So whenever there is an order, I will read it. Until and unless there is an order, I am not bothered.
Okay, so order to order. Arko, tell me, Sandesh Khali, when the FIRs were not registered, the Calcutta High Court ordered registration of the FIR and CBI investigation. Order to order. What do you have to say about that order?
Mr. Bhatia,
Sandesh Khali.
Mr. Bhatia, tell me how...
Arka, advocate, you are an advocate.
How much money the CBI officers took for not filing the charge sheet? Mr. Bhatia, please tell me how much money CBI took for not filing the charge sheet against in Sandesh Khali matter. They must have taken
how much money did Mamata Banerjee take for not registering an FIR? Can you tell me that? How much money did Mamata Banerjee take? Okay, Jangar Arjikar Medical College.
There is no...
Was Mamata right when she said that girls should not step out of the house after 8
p.m.? Mamata Banerjee is not a IC.
Arko, tell me please, would you advise fellow advocates, female advocates, not to step out of the house after 8 p.m.? These are all things I'm telling you. People of West Bengal spoke about and they rejected the negative politics of Mamata Banerjee.
Inspector in charge of any police station. Mr. Bhatia, nobody has told you that Mamata
Banerjee is the Chief Minister of West Bengal.
Any police station.
Arko,
Mamata Banerjee is not the inspector.
You don't have to continuously speak. I think we can have a meaningful conversation.
Does not go from
if we speak one by one.
I
have a question. Would you like to answer that?
Yes.
Arnab, I don't think he is interested in answering any question. I have a simple question. Did Mamata Banerjee say or not that ladies should not step out of their house after 8 p.m. after Arjikar Medical College? And do you endorse that statement?
These are all bullshit. These
I
are
have a
all,
question.
I
I just
will
asked
say
you a
these are
question.
all bullshit allegations now because CBI has not filed a charge sheet.
Look at this
I
now.
will not take it from Gaurav Bhatia what is happened in Sandeshkhali when the CBI is investigating and doing nothing.
Not about
Who are
taking
you?
from
Why
me.
the CBI is not filing
Arnab, even he is
the charge
ashamed.
sheet? Why the CBI has not
ashamed of
started the
Mamata
trial?
Banerjee's words.
What
He can't
credibility
even
does you
support
have?
them.
What
So
credibility
this is what I
does
wanted to
Mr.
show.
Gaurav Bhatia has?
If a supporter of Mamata Banerjee cannot support what Mamata Banerjee said, why would people of West Bengal support her? Why would they? They wouldn't.
What is your credibility?
And let me tell you,
Mr. Bhatia?
But one thing I want to say tonight. But one thing I want to say tonight.
The paramilitary.
One minute.
They shouldn't be targeted by
Just a minute.
Failure of the government.
There's one thing I want to say tonight, and you can record this. There's one thing I want to say tonight, Orko, to you, that people say that Trinamool did not have any allies in Bengal. Gaurav and Orko and everyone, Neil, they say that Trinamool did not have any allies in Bengal. They are wrong. They are totally wrong. The Trinamool had a very big ally in Bengal. And that is a Min-Min channel. That is, we call it the Min-Min channel. That channel has done so much work for Trinamool in Bengal. That channel sent one person who went to Didi and said, Didi, you are so good. But Republic Bangla says you are so bad. Didi, you don't have any money. Please show me, Didi, how much money you got, from your mother. That's all the money that you have. And they did such promotion. I want a public declaration on how much money that channel, which I'm not naming, took from West Bengal government, Mamata government for the last 10 years. Have a declaration. How much money did you get from Mamata government for the last 10 years for selling your soul and being almost a political ally and not speaking a word about coal scam, not speaking a word about the teacher scam, not speaking a word effectively about Sandeshkhali, not speaking about RG Kaur. And I want to say today, if these exit polls are right, this is as much a vote against that Min-Min channel as against Trinamool.
Arnab, this is a new memo that has been issued by the Election Commission of India. Is this type of declaration has to be given? Just like many memos that have been issued by the Election Commission of India.
I'm saying I have not named any channel. Why are you getting sensitive? The people of the country know.
This is a new memo that you are coming up with. This Election Commission.
I have said there is an ally. You have an ally. You should be happy.
People of Bengal.
You have an ally.
People of Bengal. Yes, people of Bengal. I'm saying so. We are the ally. People of Bengal are the ally.
We'll see. Now,
we'll see.
The spokespersons of BJP are the biggest well-wishers of Trinamool. The moment they open their mouth, the Trinamool Congress wins the election.
Anyway.
Spokespersons of BJP and the leaders of
Best
BJP.
of luck, my friend. I have one more point to make, Arnab, if you allow me. Arnab, this is a
there's one more point.
fundamental, important point that needs to be discussed.
Yes.
In light of the elections in 4 states and 1 union territory, where we saw Rahul Gandhi actually calling Mamata communal, left and the Congress fighting with TMC and the BJP. In Kerala, the Congress fighting with the left. And in Tamil Nadu again, there were, divisions. What would happen to the Indie alliance? That is what I am wondering about. What would happen to the Indie alliance?
Pulla, please answer.
Rahul Gandhi said Mamata is communal. Pinarayi Vijayan said Rahul Gandhi is immature.
There is nothing new. In fact,
there's nothing
Congress
new.
is much stronger. Congress is much stronger. They won in Kerala. The alliance partner is winning in Tamil Nadu.
Congress is going to get 0
seats. The leader of the opposition. And where will Mamata go? If she loses or wins, she has nowhere else to go. I think they were much stronger. This is a very interesting paradox. They were much stronger.
Okay, so I want to ask you how many seats is Congress getting in Bengal?
Stalin government.
Sir, can you throw some light? Please shed some light. How many seats in West Bengal will Congress get?
A straw that they are going to win. Access by poll. Access poll said it. You don't forget what he said.
Read a script that you have written before the show.
370
I'm
seats
asking
in
you a question, sir.
2024.
Please answer.
You see, the Congress,
How many
Rahul
seats
Gandhi
is
knows
the Congress
that
getting in West Bengal? Please answer.
Regional parties have weakened the
Suni
Congress.
nahi pa rahe.
Now, if Mamta
There is no
longer
incoming
strong,
Arnab with
Shailesh is
him.
no longer strong,
There
they have
is
no
only
option.
outgoing.
They have no option but to follow him. I am telling you the paradox of this election.
You didn't hear
is
my
that the
question.
India Alliance is emerging stronger. Where will the Marxists go in Kerala? Or where will Stalin go?
Oh, lovely.
Or Mamta
Wonderful.
go? Where will they
Lovely.
go? They'll go
So,
nowhere.
I wish you good luck. I wish you good luck.
Where did
Assam,
Kejriwal
Assam,
go?
we are winning.
Where did Kejriwal
West
go?
Bengal, we
Where
are
did Kejriwal
winning.
go?
In
Still
Tamil
in
Nadu
India
also
Alliance.
we are winning. Puducherry we are winning.
Yeah.
But
Still in the
India Alliance is getting
Kejriwal
stronger.
is sitting there.
I am now putting some projected winners.
Yes, yes.
If I can have those from Assam, please, because Kirip Chalia hates Himanta
Wonderful
Biswa Sarma
analysis.
so much. So much. I must start by saying to him that Jalukbari, Himanta is winning. Jorhat, there's a slight edge for Gaurav. Dispur Pradyut Bordolo is winning. He's joined the BJP, he's winning. Jagi Road, Biju Hazarika, Information Minister, very bright young face, is winning. Bepuria, Congress has very slight edge. But Dibrugarh, Prokhanto Phukon of BJP has an edge. Bokaghat, Atul Bora of AGP leader has an edge. Binakandi, Ajmal has an edge still, but it's a slight edge. Nazira Mayur Borgohai of the BJP has an edge. Even Khawang, BJP has an edge. So, you know, Kirip, hatred gets you nowhere. You hate Himanta, but look at the work he's done on the ground. Look at the popularity. People are pulling his cheeks, hugging him. He's dancing. And I must say, Gaurav, that you must order a large bouquet from the BJP headquarters and send it to Pawan Khera. Only thing is, Pawan Khera is on the run. He's missing.
We will. No, Arnab, I have something to say on that.
And Himanta said, I will make a peda of Khera.
Sarma ji said.
He said.
हाँ, मैं वही कह रहा था, पवन खेड़ा का मैं बना लूंगा पेड़ा और मैं खा लूंगा. और पवन खेड़ा का पेड़ा बनाया है हेमंत जी ने. And I am very grateful to Pawan Kheda. Pawan Kheda is a dear friend, but I think he just made the statement which changed everything and it magnified our gains. So thank you, Pawan Kheda. We will have a peda together.
Yeah. So this Assam result
but
is
Arnab,
something else.
On Assam, I have something to say.
Yeah. Please.
See, one, it would be a hat trick. Pro-incumbency. Double engine ki sarkar.
Yeah.
So at the center, Shri Narendra Modi ji, the tallest leader in the world, and we are proud of him. And in Assam, it's Himanta Biswa Sarma who's led from the front. No anti-incumbency, only pro-incumbency. Second, demographic change, the culture of Assam. BJP is the only party which is out there to protect the culture. And Congress has always been in favor of the infiltration that is going on. In fact,
the Bangladesh, pro-Bangladesh party, you can say it openly, they're a pro-Bangladesh party and they have been a pro-Bangladeshi party. They want Bangladeshis, not Assamese people. Kirip is one of the last Assamese people still in that party. Otherwise, the Bangladeshi, pro-Bangladeshi party. Yes.
And he has a lovely smile on his face tonight.
He has a defeated expression on his face. He's defeated, he's frustrated. He knows the problems in his party. He's considering his options. He's a senior leader. And he's thinking in the political future ahead, should he go and meet Himanta and say, I can offer my services to the BJP. Because there is nothing. See, Gaurav Gogoi. Now, Gaurav Gogoi doesn't speak Assamese properly. This is also a problem. Right? And plus the Pakistan connections which came up. Kirip Chalia, you are not happy about it. You have been sidelined, by the way, in the party. I must say this, ladies and gentlemen. Kirip Chalia has been totally sidelined. There are people like him who should be given a big role in the party, but they're not. They're not. Right? And you see the condition today. And besides, there's one thing out here. You see, there's a 40% Muslim vote. The problem is, youth people thought, Kirip Chalia, Neil, Orko, all of you people thought that abusing or alienating Hindus and appeasing Muslims is a guaranteed check to political victory. Now there is a point of no return that all of you people have. Orko, don't look at your phone. Listen to me. I'm telling you, you've reached a point of no return. Now, if you go back to Hindus, tell me, Ratan Sharda, if they go back to Hindus and they say sorry for all the things we've done to you, abuse we have done, anti-Hindu line, will the Hindus forgive them?
Congress become a certified Muslim party right from Telangana to Assam. To all other places, they openly declared they are a Muslim party. They will support Muslim cause.
Yeah, but we are a Hindu majority country. What will happen to them?
Not only that, see, even if you look at the entire situation of Congress, as Gaurav had pointed out, where will Congress go? They are talking of India alliance, but which India alliance?
Which India alliance?
See, Congress cannot win without Muslim votes. In Kerala, it is only depending on Muslim votes. It's considered a Muslim party.
Yes.
In Assam, it has been declared a Muslim party.
It is a Muslim party.
Where does it get its support from? So where does it go? So
maybe they will go back to Hindus now. Maybe they will go back to Hindus and say, forgive us. But that will mean losing the Muslim vote. So they will therefore algorithmically.
So much influenced by the.
Yeah, it's like social media. They will be. So the Congress will become more and more a Muslim party.
They have not reckoned with Hindu unity. They thought that they can break the Hindus on the base of caste. They are still trying. So casteist politics is their answer. So 100% Muslim vote, 30% Hindu vote, that is a formula. That formula doesn't work. Bengal has shown it, Assam has shown it. If BJP sticks to true Hindutva philosophy, nobody can defeat it. And for Congress to believe that they can break Hindu unity, where they have tried very hard on social media and media, I think that is not running well for them at all.
And so it's a national phenomenon. It's a national phenomenon. The civilizational trend in this country, with a strong civilizational feeling across the country.
Of Bengal, from communism, from secularism to Hindutva is the biggest earthquake moment for this Indian politics. And we'll be able to save Bengal, we'll be able to save entire politics from this totally appeasement politics and Hindu hate politics. And Bengal is a turning point. I see new hope in Bharat. I see new hope for the people of Bengal. And this decaying Bengal, which
but I think Assam to be fair, Ratan Sharda, Assam to be fair is the toughest election. To be fair, I'll tell you, Assam is even tougher than even tougher than Bengal in a way because of the demography.
Election in Assam is, you are right. I've been saying this time and again. 40% votes being consolidated by Congress and their secular Muslim partners. And he is fighting for 60% votes, just as in Bengal. 110 seats are already TMC fees is their seat, and BJP has to fight with the remaining seats. So that situation for Himanta to continue rule for 3 terms and also to defeat the forces of encroachment of illegal immigration, it's not a joke. It is a unique phenomena that Himanta has brought in.
Yeah, incredible coalition politics, delimitation, work on the ground, personal appeal, social welfare schemes, right of center politics and Hindu vote consolidation.
And can somebody tell you why this continuous opposition for anything that happens is Bengal a separate nation?
But
all these TMC people.
But tell me, Kiripda, don't.
Everybody is an outsider.
Kiripda, don't feel bad. You can tell me this political import of Gaurav Gogoi. You know, he's more comfortable in Delhi. Let him stay here. Why have you put him in this punishment posting of Assam? He does not relate. People don't relate. Gaurav, right? Let's hear from Kiripda. You could have been made the chief ministerial face in Assam. You're a senior leader.
Allow me to speak now.
Yeah.
Are you giving me an opportunity to speak now?
See, I will continue speaking till you take your turn. You please speak.
May I?
Gaurav, yeah.
First of all, as you know, Arnab, we are Assamese people. We are very soft-spoken. We have certain,
I am also soft-spoken. I am also from Assam. Yeah.
Unfortunately, when we are talking, can I continue? That so soft-spokenness by becoming a good anchor now and shouting with and among discussing Bengal, your other half must have made you so forceful that
don't make personal comments.
Anyway,
I'll give it back nicely to you. Don't make personal comments. I'll give it nicely to you. Remain within your limit. I'm respecting your age. You want to make comments. You know what happened to you when you targeted, Riniki? You got hammered nicely and properly. One of your leaders is running. You don't cross your line, otherwise I'll make you run also. Don't get personal with me. No, don't try to be personal with me, Kiribda.
Present the case.
No, besi noko ribo. Besi noko ribo.
Don't shout all the time.
Cross kori se line pilag noko ribo.
Why did you join a debate on No, you are talking personal. You are making it personal.
Ki personal korisu moi? Moi ki personal korisu? Moi koisu apnalokor enu avastha beya kyo? Etu buji na pai neki?
Why?
Etu direct kotha patisu.
Not allowing me to speak up till now. You are talking about
Khali Muslim politics korle ki habo neki?
All kinds of funny things we are.
Ki funny? Ma funny kiba kotha koisu?
Who said?
You forgotten ki Ahomad Hindu ase? Ahomad Hindu ase na nai?
Saying funny. You
Ahomia Hindu ase na nai?
Whom are you telling me that?
Apunak koisu moi. I'm telling you.
Was there?
What have you done for Assamese Hindus? Ki korise apuni?
I'm asking you now.
Ki korise? What have you done for Assamese Hindus?
Now I'm asking you.
What have you done for Assamese Hindus? You sideline them.
I'm asking.
Sideline them all over Assam? Ki korise? Bangladeshi vote, low out, sorry, behind you.
Who has?
Should I tell you what you've done in Assam?
Who has created Assam? Congress.
Forget it. Congress made Assam. Hiteshwar Saikia said once, Gaurav Gogoi, can I tell you what? 1 minute, I'm giving it back to him in Assamese today. He will understand what I can give it back. Don't teach me about Assam. Apunat ke besi Ahomia moi. Apunat ke besi.
Okay then.
Congress party boi bikri no koru Ahoma. We don't sell Assam like you do.
But who knows?
When have you spoken? I put Gaurav also. When have you spoken? When have you spoken? When have you spoken for Assamese Hindus?
You are taking.
Khali Bangladeshi Muslim ka nahi pala vote bank politics ko itake kinale soliba apne.
We have.
How long will this carry on?
We
koise.
Yes, politician. Congress party.
Borpeta 3/4 Muslim kene ke hol?
What against politics?
Kene ke hol?
Not you. Not you.
Hotrol mati bila kune nile?
You. Not your predecessor.
Kune nile? Aru kune loya nile? Who sold the Hotrol lands? Who sold? The centers of Hindu.
Independence to Assam. Was Assam ever in India? Was Assam in India?
Was Assam in India? Look at the incendiary language. Are you seeing him now, Gaurav? Are you seeing him?
It is Congress.
Provoked the Congress. Quote Congress. There's no Congress in Assam. Basic sensitive.
Disturbed him.
I've disturbed him deliberately because I have told him in Assamese that at least
that exit poll may not be all true. But even if it is true, so what?
So what? We will remain pro-Muslim party.
We can still fight.
Now listen to me, my.
We don't surrender just because Arnab Goswami gives us threats.
Arnab Goswami threat dise apnak. Hosa kotha ko bole threat hoy. I've given you a threat. I've told you the truth.
I think
you're shouting,
you
are scolding.
What he is saying right now.
I can give it back nicely to you.
Hear me out, please. We heard you.
How about you?
No, you can't do anything to me.
Who is doing anything to you? I'm not interested. I'm not interested in doing anything to you.
Our families went to jail. Show me one BJP man who went to jail. So don't shout and don't threaten.
If you have gone to jail for corruption, I feel bad for you. If you have gone to jail or any family member has gone to jail for corruption, it's not my problem.
Let me respond
didn't go to jail.
Arnab, first of all, my friend has the right to live in his illusionary world, and for the next 5 days, if he wants to be happy, rejecting the exit polls, you cannot take away from him that right to be happy.
We are becoming happy.
It's very difficult to be in the Congress.
Why do you twist things?
They don't get these happy moments.
Twisting things.
Listen.
Why are you twisting things?
Please.
My goodness.
Don't shout.
Is this a talk on the poll, on the exit poll? Or is it a discussion about something has already happened?
I'm discussing the exit poll. You're frothing at your mouth because Himanta is winning.
Shouting. Listen.
Pawan
Great, and
Kheda making
Himanta.
all false allegations against the wife of Himanta Biswa Sarma.
That is why.
What happened to Pawan Kheda after that? Do you know? He went to a high court which did not have jurisdiction. Then he went to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court did not grant him relief. Then he went to the Assam High Court. The Assam High Court refused any relief to him. Then he again went to the Supreme Court. What does it say?
I am also an advocate. I am an advocate. I know what rules are. Let him.
Pawan Kheda had made false allegations. Second,
you are not the
Priyanka Gandhi
judiciary. The case is going on. Why has he not been able to arrest him now? Why has not been able to arrest him?
This is the third time you will be losing an election in Assam. A hat trick by the BJP. And you are still so conceited. You don't even introspect. You don't even call a spade a spade. Priyanka Gandhi Vadra was the in charge of Assam.
So many elections.
What happened? Where was Priyanka Gandhi Vadra? Rahul Gandhi. West Bengal, you were getting 0 seats.
You are only the chairman of one committee.
Delhi, you have 0. Andhra Pradesh, you have 0. And West Bengal, you have 0. Today, Congress is synonymous to 0. Anda. And you come here and you fight with us. Why do you fight with us?
The exit poll
didn't say anything back to you.
Make anything.
In fact, Arnab Goswami said, you are worthier than Gaurav Gogoi. And you should have been the ministerial candidate. But you are fighting with us.
Congress is gone in Kerala.
You don't even recognize your well-wisher.
No, sir, dance.
Sad, very sad.
Shout.
Arey, bachcha hai tu hamara. Fanta pee, Fanta.
Very funny.
बच्चा है तू हमारा फैंटा पी फैंटा
किसको बच्चा बोल रहे हो तुम यार तू कौन हो
फैंटा पी फैंटा मैं बता रहा हूँ आपको आप कौन हो सारे घुसपैठियों को अंदर घुसा दिया और भारतीयों को बोला कि तुम हो जाओ तो हम लोग क्या जवाब नहीं देंगे सर्बानंद सोनोवाल was the one who filed a petition before the Supreme Court to ensure
Sarbananda Sonowal is the main man. Sarbananda Sonowal is the main man of BJP.
Thrown out of the country. Sarbananda Sonowal, our pride, just like Himanta Biswa Sarma. And घुसवाया किसने? घुसवाया किसने? The Gogoi family. Gaurav Gogoi could not even explain the Pakistani connection of his wife.
Going back to Trinamool, Orko, I'm asking you, Orko and Neen and Shubhankar. Pulla, you know what, after if this result happens like this, what happens?
Was Himanta Chief Minister for
what happens to Trinamool after this if you lose? Will Abhishek take over? Because the loss will be on Mamta's people.
No regional party dies. They continue. Not one single regional party in India is.
But Abhishek does not have Mamta's pull, no?
No.
Which itself is now gone.
The question is, if NDA loses the election, then
am I supposed to respond or somebody else?
This is the problem in Trinamool. They don't listen to each other. Orko, you respond. Closing. Okay.
Well, we are not prepared to answer this, Arnab, because we are not in 2036 or 2041 to answer this.
Okay.
But I'm sure in my lifetime.
Then we will meet you. No, why lifetime? We'll meet on the 4th of May.
But not today.
4th of May.
We are not losing.
11 o'clock.
For 3 days.
11 o'clock. We'll see. As Rajiv Gandhi says, whether you do winning or losing. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a great polling evening night. Let's see what numbers come out. As of now, the trend is quite clear in at least 3 out of the 4 states. And with more on that, with much more analysis, we'll get some interesting reactions tomorrow. So see you then, 9 p.m., 8 p.m., whenever you can. Good night and goodbye.
Where is he? 4 घंटे से वेट कर रही हूँ उसका. कहाँ है वो?
अब भी गया.
Let's continue with the shirt.
Sure.
बंदे को लिनन पसंद है तो पसंद है. बोलो आप क्या बनवाओगे? Linen by Arvind.
In the India Today Best Universities Survey, India's #1 ranked universities in various streams are JNU Delhi, Amity University, AIIMS Delhi, IIT Delhi, and National Law School Bengaluru.
खास बात। वाओ मम्मा क्या स्वाद है। अरे मेरी राजा, सबका राजा आरती और मसाला।
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो बंटवारा हुआ रे। केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
साथी हाथ बढ़ाना साथी रे, जिंदल साथी सील साथी रे। अरे सॉलिड इसकी फील है, जिंदल साथी सील है, दोस्त की स्टेनलेस स्टील है। क्वालिटी में दम है साथी रे, बिजनेस करेगा ग्रो साथी रे। टाइमलेस इसका लुक है साथी रे, और जिंदल साथी सील साथी रे।
जिंदल साथी सील है तो असली स्टेनलेस स्टील है।
तो जब भी आप स्टेनलेस स्टील पाइप्स एंड ट्यूब्स खरीदें, जिंदल साथी सील जरूर चेक करें।
जिंदल स्टेनलेस, इंडियाज लीडिंग प्रोड्यूसर ऑफ स्टेनलेस स्टील।
प्यास बुझाए ठंडक लाए सबको भाई जीरा से। MTH का जल जीरा जीरा से।
जीरा से असली रिफ्रेशिंग, असली स्वाद, असली मजा।
MTH।
The Indian Air Force is giving its old MiG-29 fighter jets a powerful new weapon from Britain that turns them into modern fighters ready for today's battles. MiG-29s first came to India in the 1980s, have flown many missions along the tough borders with China and Pakistan. Now they are getting equipped with British ASRAAM MiG.
You're beautiful, you're beautiful, it's true.
हेलो लेडीज, आपके लिए है ये कंफर्टेबल सोफा, गर्मा गर्म चाय और वाईफाई। आराम फरमाइए।